This year, Jago Homes is doing another TV giveaway. Go to WKUsports.com/form/5-3 for your chance to win a smart TV courtesy of Jago Homes. Jago, you'll be home before you know it.
The Tops are in their familiar road red jerseys with white numerals and white numbers. Kentucky in the home white jerseys with blue numerals and blue numbers. We are across the way from the WKU bench at court level. Meanwhile, the Hilltoppers will be shooting to the basket off to our right in front of the Kentucky bench in the first half. And when's the last time we saw opposing head coaches both wearing suits? It's been a few years now.
It's been a while. COVID relaxed all of that. There was nothing issued that had to go back to that, but it's nice to see coaches dressing up a little bit.
We're good to go in Kentucky. Wins the tip, and they have it at the top of the key to go backdoor for a slam dunk by Carr on the feed from Williams. They do that a lot. Williams this year is a good center, does a lot of different things, and this team has a bunch of different players who've had at least 5 assists in the game, or 5 assists for the season, and it's quickly 2-0 Kentucky. Yeah, Marshall, tall task to guard him, but he got left behind on a backdoor cut for the dunk, and Don McHenry answers with a 3 at the other end. Top of the key bomb. Hilltoppers up 3-2, just getting started. Looks like we're playing open air San Francisco. It's very foggy in here from all the pyrotechnics. Williams driving and missing with the left hand from the left block, and it's rebounded by the Hilltopper forward, Tyrone Marshall. Here come the Tops. McHenry, top of the key, deep to Lander on the right side. Dribbles against Carr into the paint. Down to corner, McHenry. Shoots it from deep. In and out. Look good, didn't go. Rebound pulled down to the floor by Andrew Carr. Kentucky loves to run. Butler all the way to the right baseline. Jump pass to Owe. Back up the Carr. Drop the pass. Picked up by Kalambe. Kalambe down the middle. Attacking the rim. Lays it up. It's good. Holy moly. Kalambe with a steal and basket. And the Hilltoppers have an early 5-2 lead over Kentucky. Good fast break points off the steal. Away, top of the key, Williams. Left corner, 3 by Robinson. Short, rebounded by McHenry in the corner for the Hilltoppers. And McHenry pushes it the other way in front corner to the right wing. Shaking and baking to the baseline for a 6-footer. In and out. Rebounded by Robinson. Good move by McHenry. The ball spun out. Long pass front court to Owe. To the rim. Blocked by Fye. Oh, returned to sender by Babacar Fye. Kalambe deep on the front court to the right wing to the free throw line with the dribble. He's to the left block with the dribble. Bouncing in the wing to Marshall. Fakes left, steps right, shoots a 3. That's long. Fye fighting for the rebound. Goes off of Babacar Fye. And out of bounds to Kentucky. The Hilltoppers out early, 2 minutes into the game. And they have a 5-2 lead over the Wildcats, who are averaging 97 points a game. And as Sal pointed out in the pregame show, they've hit at least 10 threes in each of their first 5 games. That's never happened in Kentucky basketball history. Pass comes to the wing to the post player Williams. Back for a long 3 on the wing. That's good from Jackson Robinson, the transfer from BYU. And the game is now tied at 5. Kalambe out high. Deep down left to Lander. Quick 3 in the air. It's on the rim and off. Pulled down by Williams. Williams out the pass comes at half court to Butler. He's a transfer from San Diego State. A couple of years ago in the Final Four, he hit the winning shot at the buzzer in the Final Four to beat FAU. There's a turnover. Robinson from the right wing tried to dump it inside and threw it by his teammate. It goes out of bounds for a Kentucky turnover. Hilltoppers are going to bring in Blaze Cada, 6'11", 250-pound senior sitter out of the Republic of Mala. And now also is Braxton Bayless in the game, the 6'2" guard out of Ankeny, Iowa. Here's Bayless at the top of the key. Gives it to the slashing Marshall. Stumbled and traveled as he tried to put up a shot in the lane against the taller Andrew Carr, who stands 6'11". Tyrone Marshall is 6'7". 33 blocks the Cats have so far in this young season. Tops have 16, just to give you some comparison. It'll be Butler front court to the center. Williams in between the circles. He looks inside to deliver. Goes deep on the right side to Robinson. Now back inside to Williams. Went up for the shot. He lost the shot on the way up. It missed everything but midair, and the Hilltopper center, Cada, grabbed out of midair. Here's Lander. Deep down to McHenry between the circles against the man-to-man from the taller Robinson, who's 6'7". Marshall now on the right wing to the top of the key. Marshall doubles to the right block, fires a wild pass out front and threw it away. Intercepted by Butler. 1-on-1 against Lander. It's hard to the hole, and he lays it in. Marshall that time left his feet to pass, and they were going to block his shot, so he threw it backwards to the top of the key, and it led for an easy shot on the other end by the Wildcats, and Kentucky's winning 7-5. Lander step back three, faked it deep to McHenry, right wing to Marshall. Been a little skitterish early going. Low to Cada against Williams. To his right for a hook shot. It's good! Cada with a turnaround hook shot. And the Nebraska transfer has tied the game at 7. And we played 4 minutes here at Rupp Arena tonight.
Did he use the glass on that?
I couldn't tell from this angle.
Yeah, he was down low on the block. If he used the glass, it was a really tight angle.
Butler inside, puts it up. It's good. He's fouled. It counts. Cada came over to help out on Bayless. Bayless tried to cut off Butler, couldn't do it. Cada came over and fouled him. And Lamont Butler, a 6'2", 210-pound point guard, lays it in. And he'll come back after the first media break to shoot a free throw, trying to complete a three-point play. It's a Tartar timeout. Tartar Realty Company, serving Warren and surrounding counties for more than 6 decades. 15:57 to play first half. Kentucky 9, Western Kentucky University 7. And this is the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Great first half of basketball. That zone worked real well.
Yes, Bob. They had those shooting guards on lockdown.
We'll be right back after these messages for the breakdown. Jim, I'm starving, man. What do you say we head over to Buffalo Wild Wings on Scottsville Road? They got the buy one, get one on Tuesday, and Thursday's the Pick 6. For $19.99, it includes 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Dine-in only, available for limited time.
That's a slam dunk. I'm feeling kind of thirsty, too. Maybe I'll try out one of those blue watermelon cooler, spiked peach lemonade, or spiked cherry limeade.
Wet your whistle at Buffalo Wild Wings Bowling Green.
Remember, become a member with a Blazing Rewards app and get in the game at BuffaloWildWings.com.
75 years is a long time, but that's how long Leachman Buick GMC has been serving South Central Kentucky. We will continue to offer a world-class customer experience with a non-commissioned sales team, GM-certified technicians, and a state-of-the-art collision center. Come see why over 150,000 customers have chosen Leachman Buick GMC to be their car dealership. Visit us at 2012 Scottsville Road or online at leachmanauto.com.
Running a business is a lot of work. Luckily, I've got a great partner.
Oh, I think you...
I meant U.S. Bank.
I knew that.
U.S. Bank Business Essentials is a huge help to us.
Totally. Their comprehensive point-of-sale system does it all. Tracks inventory, manages schedules, customizes orders.
Plus, all the regular banking stuff.
If only it could make coffee.
Nah, that's your job.
From point of sale to quick loans, we have many ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Farmer-owned Prairie Farms, the proud supporter of Western Kentucky University basketball. Support local dairy farmers and choose to drink local with Prairie Farms. UK beating it early, 9-7. We played 4 minutes and 3 seconds of the opening half at Rupp Arena tonight.
Tops have had a couple of turnovers, and that's allowed Cats to score 2 points. It needs to stop. I mean, we're averaging 12. We can't have 12 turnovers tonight and expect to be in this one. We need to cut those in about half, take care of the ball, and use the opportunities that we have in the half court to score.
You mentioned the points that UK gets in transition. Orem plays just like that with an errant pass at the top of the key, leading to a 2-on-1 on the other end.
Yeah, they forced 56 turnovers on opponents so far, and had 40 steals in 5 games. So that's a pretty good clip right there. And the chief thief is Oway. He's also their top scorer. He averages about 2 turnovers a game. I'm not turnovers, steals per game. He pretty much does it all from that guard position.
Julius Thedford is in for the Tops, the 6'4" freshman from Memphis. He's averaging 11 points a game right now. Babacar 5 back in at center. Also in at guard is Jalen Jackson, the 5'11" senior from San Antonio. He has 15 assists and just 3 turnovers this year. Here's a free throw. It's up and it is good from Butler, who completes a 3-point play. He has 5 points, and Kentucky has a 3-point lead at 10-7. Bayless walks the ball into the front court, guarded by the 6'7" Robinson out top to Thedford. Thedford dribbles left and bombs one, and it's too hard, and it's pulled down by Brandon Garrison. A great passer from the post. In low to Carr on the block against a shorter Callaway. Jump hook shot, no good, and Callaway bailed him out and fouled him. Carr didn't look like he was too comfortable with his back to the basket, trying to turn to his left shoulder. And Kalambe bumped and fouled him a little bit on his way up, and Carr will shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, he didn't really get his shoulders perpendicular to the front of the basket, and he was kind of facing away from the basket and just threw the ball up. Kalambe muscled him up a little bit, sent him to the floor.
First free throw is good from Carr. He was a blue hen for a couple of years at Delaware. His dad played at Delaware. Then he played the previous 2 years at Wake Forest. Collectively in those 4 years at those two schools, 11.7 a game. And the pencil-thin 6'11" graduate student hits a pair.
Very good free throw shooter. Made both of those and came into this one hitting 10 of 11.
12-7, Kentucky by 5. Bayless deep now to Kalambe against Carr. Dribbles right in the paint. Dumps it down low, bad pass. 5 fighting for it, and it's taken inside by Thetford. He went up, and the ball was taken away by Garrison of Kentucky. Garrison now front court to Robinson. They come to double team him off the dribble. Now gives it up deep to Carr. Carr looking inside, throws it over. Jackson, it's laid up and in. Jackson, the Hilltopper point guard at 5'11", found himself fronting Garrison, who is 6'10", so they threw it over Jackson, and it was a layup for Garrison. Kentucky 14-7. Thetford jump pass to Jackson in the wing. Low to 5. Goes inside. Jump hook shot. Fouled by the long arm of Brandon Garrison. First foul on Garrison, the senior out of Oklahoma City. He stands 6'10" and he's 250. Former Oklahoma High School Player of the Year.
Collective groan from the blue-clad fans here, and as we all know, their beloved Wildcats never foul, and so that foul was met with a sea of groans.
5 shooting 2 off to our right side. Babacar this year 76% shooter, and is perfect. He has been the Hilltoppers' most active free throw visitor. He has now attempted 34 and made 26 this season. And one thing about Bai and his year and month as a player here at WKU, he doesn't back down from anyone.
No, he doesn't know the term, and he'll try to shoot over anybody from anywhere on the court.
Bai is good. He hits a pair. Kentucky 9, Western Kentucky 14 rather. Western Kentucky 9. And now Kerr Krisha is in the game. He's a transfer from West Virginia University, and prior to that he played 3 years at Arizona. He's a terrific passer, been in a shooting slump. He's now at point guard. Robinson at the top of the key. They switch to go down and deep to Garrison. He's on the block, and he lays it in.
Shuffled his feet a little bit, but we'll let that one go. Too easy inside. Top's got to cool them off. They've made 5 buckets in a row.
McHenry front court, dribbling to the top of the key. Bouncing it low to 5, makes a catch, goes to his left, back to his right, went up to the shot, it went out of his hands. He slides on the baseline trying to save it, and it's out of bounds to
Topper turnover. I would like to see him catch and immediately go to the basket. He goes to work, and he has to think too much against a much bigger player like he's facing right now. He's going to beat him with quickness, not finesse.
Kobe Brea now in the game for Kentucky, averaging 16 a game. He leads the nation in three-point percentage. How about 20 out of 27 this year? Robinson front court, the lanky guard out of BYU, led BYU in scoring last year while coming off the bench.
Yep.
That's never happened before in BYU history.
Brea was the leading three-point shooter in the country last year.
Robinson just nailed a three-pointer at the edge of the Hilltopper bench on the sideline. And now Kentucky's up 19-9 with 13:45 to play in the first half. Phi getting loose inside on the right block, makes a catch, and quickly, as Howell pointed out, get up quickly, Phi. He got up quickly, didn't make too many moves, and laid it in. Backdooring from the left corner is Ansley Almanor, and it's over his head. A bad pass out front from Brea, and Kentucky turns it over.
Both teams now with 4 miscues.
Almanor is a 6'7" transfer from Fairleigh Dickinson, averaged 16 a game last year for the Knights of Fairleigh Dickinson.
Kentucky has scored 7 points on the 4 Topper miscues. Top's only 2 so far.
Here's McHenry, deep to Jackson on the left side in half court. Sends it out top to Thetford. Thetford to the foul line for a leaner, and it's no good but a foul as it went off the rim a couple of different times. Thetford goes to the free throw line. He's certainly not starstruck. We've seen that from him in his freshman season. He fears no one. A lot of times that's good. Sometimes you'd like for him to be a little more patient. but he is just absolutely dripping with talent as the freshman stands at the free throw line. The right-hander wearing number 13, so he doesn't have trexidecophobia, and he puts the free throw up and in.
Fear of the number 13.
Kentucky 19, WKU 12, 13 minutes, 19 seconds left first half. Bedford eyes it, flies it, makes it.
But we need all the free ones. Tops 4 for 4 so far from there.
Kentucky leading 19-13, 13-15 to play in the first half. Wildcats bringing Colin Chandler. He's a 6'5" freshman. Williams, the center, dumps it down in low. Grabbed there with his back to the basket by Omalsa. Misses the shot. Rebounded to free throw line by Thetford. He comes flying front court. Thetford all the way down for the layup. No good. Put back by Phi. No good. Phi gets it again, and he's stripped on the way up. Wildcats have it to Creasa. Now on the right side on the wing to Brea. Brea faked a long three. Top of the key to Williams. Fires it over the left side to Chandler, guarded tightly by Thetford. Back out to Williams. Dribbles left, knocked away by Thetford. Chandler's back. Thetford going up inside. And it's knocked out of his hands and out of bounds. It'll be WKU ball on the baseline.
Well, he was chopping his steps. He was trying to time to go for a dunk. Man, that's when you turn on the afterburners. You got two guys right on your tail. Turn on the afterburners and get to the rim. Don't worry about the style points because they don't count.
Plone now bringing back in senior guard Christian Lander. And Marshall to the top of the key. Marshall forces up a shot. It's blocked, and it's a jump ball. Let's see if the Hilltoppers will get it back. They will in the possession arrow. The ball was shoved back in his face by Almanor. Almanor is 6'7" and 245 pounds.
Yeah, there's very few slightly built Kentucky Wildcats out there.
Offensive foul on Phi on the right wing for a moving screen, trying to free up Lander for a corner jump shot. And Phi picks up his first foul. Racing to the scorer's table is Blaze Cada, who will replace Babacar Phi. Wildcats leading 19-13, and we have 12 minutes and 35 seconds to play in the first half. Hilltoppers back at home on Saturday against Marshall, thundering herd at Diddle Arena. That game tips off at 7. On the left wing is Creasa, guarded tightly by Lander. Now on the wing to Brea. Jumper over Thetford. No good off the back of the iron. Nice rebound by Marshall, who had 10 last time out. And the Hilltopper win over Jackson State. Lander spinning into the lane, cut off deep on the wing to Thetford. Thetford pumping, long three. Holy moly! A 25-foot three from Thetford, and a Wildcat was draped all over him.
Ice cold blood in the veins.
19-16, Kentucky by 3. 12 minutes ago, first half. On the right wing is Chandler.
7-0 run for the Tops.
Three in the corner, misfired by Creasa. Rebounded by Thetford, but it stays on the baseline out of bounds. It'll be Kentucky basketball when we return. 11 minutes, 52 seconds left in the opening half. Wildcats 19, Hilltoppers 16. More after this on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app.
Junior Achievement educates students on 3 core concepts: entrepreneurship, work readiness, and financial literacy. Each of these prepares students to achieve their career and financial goals. Entrepreneurship curriculum focuses on the skills, confidence, and preparation necessary to build a successful business. Work readiness empowers young people to enter the workforce. Financial literacy gives students the tools they need to build a solid foundation of financial stability for their immediate and long-term futures.
This is WKU Basketball on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Work or leisure, Three Springs Hospitality and our hotels would love to be your home away from home. Each hotel is unique and offers a variety of different amenities to all types of travelers. Parking and Wi-Fi are always free. Home2 Suites by Hilton and Holiday Inn Express and IHG Hotel also offer free breakfast. Our Candlewood Suites even feature fully equipped kitchenettes in all guest rooms. The best part is that WKU's campus is 10 minutes away from any of our hotels. So be sure to book your travel in the fan zone under the Travel Center on the WKU Athletic website.
Holy hand-rolled tortillas. Does Chewy's know Tex-Mex or what? We're making our fresh tortillas all day long. Perfecto for wrapping up Chewy's famous Chicka Chicka Boom Boom enchiladas. Stuffed with house-roasted chicken, smothered in spicy, cheesy Boom Boom sauce. Better have a handshaken fresh lime Rita handy. Just saying. So gather up your family, but only the fun side of your family. And let's eat and drink and eat some more. It's so mucho for so little, yo. Chewy's.com will show you where to find us. See y'all at Chewy's.
Warren County's waterways is crucial for maintaining the health and vitality of our community, especially in the unique karst region where much of the water flows through underground streams and caves. Their commitment to protect Warren water safeguards these waters, prevents pollution, reduces flood risk, and ensures clean, safe environments for future generations. This message from Warren County Stormwater. Randy and Hal with you. Right now, Kentucky leads at 19-16. Hilltoppers only down 3 despite 6 turnovers.
Yeah, they've been a little loose with the handle so far. It hasn't killed them. It's allowed Kentucky to score 7, but the Tops have negated that somewhat with 4 of their own off of Kentucky's 5 turnovers. Tops on a 7-0 run over the last minute and 51 seconds. Cats scoreless over the last 2:02 right now.
I want to remind you that Sunday in Bowling Green, it's what has turned into the annual WKU Volleyball NCAA Tournament Selection Show. Year in and year out, the Lady Tops have just been so dominant. They won the championship again this year out in El Paso. Did not lose a single conference match this season. The show will be at Overtime Sports Bar and Grill in Bowling Green, and it is at 4 o'clock. Is that right on Saturday?
I believe that's right. 4, I believe it's 4.
And you need to show up a little early because it is always a full house for the selection show. The team will be there. Coaching staff's going to be there. A lot of great excitement. 4 o'clock in Bowling Green at Overtime Sports Bar and Grill on Sunday.
Yeah, and I understand Greg Berry and Travis Hudson are going to have wheelchair races out in the parking lot to entertain before the show actually goes on. So we'll see who wins that one.
For those of you who don't know, they both suffered injuries while playing in a midweek rec game match, and they missed after that injury because of surgery in road matches.
Yeah, strange.
And they're both on scooters now.
Yeah, I don't mean to make light of it, but they would also make light of the situation. I'm sure Travis, a pretty significant injury that required some surgery, and Craig had tore his Achilles, also significant. So they're healing.
Brea for a follow-away 3 on their right wing. It's no good. And Cada with the rebound after Marshall blocked off Almanor very nicely. Hilltoppers have the ball down by 3. Thetford out between the circles. Deep down to McHenry, guarded by Owe. On the right to Lander, driving to the baseline. Puts up a shot inside, swatted away. Cada had it, and Cada's fouled. Blaze Cada as aggressive as any game that he's played in this year so far for the Tops. He missed the first 2 games of the season.
Well, he comes from Nebraska, so he certainly knows physical play.
He's just fired up after that Nebraska win at Creighton the other night on Friday. Hand off to McHenry, gets off his chest and out of bounds. He threw the ball into Cada, who then handed the ball back to McHenry, and we can tell McHenry's not played football for a while. He let the ball get to his chest, didn't reach out. Wasn't the best handoff either, but nonetheless, it bounced off McHenry's chest and goes out of bounds. An unforced turnover, by the way. 7 now against the Hilltoppers. They came in averaging 12 per game. Here's Butler, front court deep on the right side against McHenry's defense, and Williams top of the key. Williams looking inside, foul inside on Marshall, fronting as the center, Maury Williams, out at the top of the key as a passer. For the year, 12 assists, 12 turnovers for Marshall. High pass to the leaping Carr on the left wing. Now low to the broad-shouldered Williams. It's back to the basket this time. Goes in on Cada, banks in on Cada, twisting to his left, forcing a shot, around and out. Great defense from Cada. Rebound by the Wildcats, and then a foul on, I believe, Lander for reaching in. But Blaze Cada, body to body with Williams, helped them force that shot, and then Carr snuck in and grabbed the rebound and was fouled with 11:04 to go in the first half.
Williams is used to making shots, 56% on the season from the field. He doesn't shoot threes, by the way. He hasn't shot any, so he's not a threat on the perimeter. The weak side guys kind of let down there. Cada did his job defensively, but the guys didn't wrap up the rebound.
Second foul on Cada. Carr guarded tightly by Marshall on the inbounds pass on the right wing. Now to Butler. Crouching dribble into the lane. Down in the corner for the shot. It's blocked by Lander. The shot was put up by Owe. Kentucky gets it back. Carr on the right wing. Carr to the foul line. He turns around for a 12-footer. Marshall fouled him, and it hit the back of the iron and goes in. Marshall's giving up 4 inches in that matchup, and Marshall just picked up his second foul as Carr hit a turnaround jumper from about 12 feet. Right inside the free throw line.
About 4 seconds left on the shot clock there. Marshall did all he could. And the new era of basketballs that are real soft touch balls, that shot never would have gone in back in the day when Jack Givens was playing down to our right. They were like playing with bricks, round bricks in the day, but these balls today are marshmallow soft to the touch on the outside, and that ball wedged between the backboard and the rim and softly rolled in.
Carr hits the free throw. That stops a streak of 7 straight scored by the Hilltoppers. 3-point play by Carr puts Kentucky up 22-16. Here comes the lefty Lander, front court guarded by Butler, known as a tremendous defensive player at San Diego State, 3-time Mountain West Conference Defensive Player of the Year. McHenry floats it up to the foul line and misses hard at the rebounds. Here's Butler against McHenry. It's Butler's job to shut down McHenry. Here's a dribble drive to the left, a lean-in shot blocked by Lander as Oweh's shot was blocked by Lander out of bounds. That's now 2 times that Lander has blocked Oweh's shot.
Lander's a leaper. You watch him in layup drills, he gets way up and stuffs it.
He's only 6'2". Oweh 6'4", and Lander's got his number 2 times. Butler for the inbounds pass on the baseline for the Wildcats. 17 of the shot clock, and a corner to Robinson. 3 over Bayless is short. Flat for the rebound by McHenry. Hilltoppers are running. Here's McHenry across the timeline. Deep on the wing to Lander. Lander dribbles all the way underneath the thigh. It went off his foot. And now there's a foul on Lander. Oh, my goodness. It was a great drop-off pass by Lander, and 5 bobbled it. And then as the ball rolled over to where Lander was at, the Wildcat grabbed it, and Lander ran up his backside accidentally.
Yeah, the Cats are really closing out on the perimeter. They're going for 3-point shot fakes, and Lander made a really beautiful one over there and dropped off the pass off of one dribble and just couldn't handle it, kicked it out of bounds, and then fouled on top of it. So the Cats are already in the bonus.
Butler for a 1-and-1.
Toppers with 17 fouls. The Cats, surprisingly, only 3.
Butler misses the free throw, and Kalambe with a rebound. He'll bring it front court himself to the top of the key against Carr into the lane. Dump pass back out to Bayless, and it's knocked away. Leaving your feet in the air in the free throw line and throwing it backwards is not the play to make tonight.
No, it really isn't. Kentucky's going to overplay every pass, good or bad, and they're going to make those steals.
Fire on the right wing to McHenry, faking right, coming left, behind the back dribble. He can't free him up against Oweh. He now backs up against Oweh. He's between the circles, behind the back for the force 3. It's no good, not a good shot by McHenry. Rebounded by Robinson, front court pass to Butler. Here's Butler against Jackson. Out top to the center, Williams. His pass tipped away by 5. Picked up by Kalambe. Kalambe to the free throw line, right to the rim. He's hit on the arm and fouled. And Enoch Kalambe will shoot 2. Everyone here wearing red knew what was going to happen there. Kalambe was going right to the rack.
He has no brakes. I mean, he just has an accelerator and no brakes.
Kalambe will shoot a pair. This year, the lefty out of Quebec is 6 out of 7, averaging 7 points and 5 rebounds. He's started tonight. He's had a couple of games where he's come off the bench, and the lefty flies it and makes it. 22-17, Kentucky by 5. 9:32 left to go in the first half from Rupp Arena. Hilltoppers at 3-2. They'd like to have that Grand Canyon game back with a 9-point lead in the last 6 minutes and lost the game virtually at the buzzer. And since then, they've won 3 in a row. He fires and hits. Kalambe with 4 points. Wildcat lead now at 4 at 22-18 with 9:32 left in the half. McHenry is out and Jackson is in. And also, Jack Edlin checks in for the first time. The 5'10" sophomore from Louisville in the backcourt for the Hilltoppers guarding Butler. Butler down the right sideline against Jack into the lane. They come to double. Now he backs it up with the dribble. Edlin right now on his hip. He runs him into the Carr pick. He's on the left side. They switch. That means Edlin at 5'10", guarding Carr at 6'10", and Edlin's going to foul Carr as soon as he makes a catch on the block. And he'll go to the free throw line for a 1-and-1.
Carr's a good free throw shooter, but I'd rather take my chances him shooting free throws than a dunk, because that's what would have happened had Jack not fouled him down on the block. He was really in a position that was his only option.
Carr only scored 8 points in his last 2 games, but he scored 7 so far tonight. McHenry back in for WKU as well as Thedford. Bayless and Jackson are out. And here's Carr to the free throw line. He's out of Pennsylvania.
McHenry has made his first basket. It was a 3, but he's missed the next 4.
Carr low in the iron for the free throw. Hilltoppers have the rebound. Kalambe against Carr, jump pass backwards to McHenry, fake the three, over now to Edlin on the right wing. Jack to the top of the key with a left-hander dribble. Deep on the wing to 5. Fake the three. Dribbles baseline. He's on the baseline. Double team back to Edlin. He'll pump a three. It was tipped, and it's retrieved underneath by Garrison. He was tipped by Robinson.
It took him too long to load that one.
Here's Garrison out high. Caught by Butler. McHenry fell down. Butler goes right to the rim now to Owe coming in from the left side, and Owe caught it and let it in. Good move without the ball from Owe, who broke in for the left wing and caught the ball and laid it in. 8:35 to go first half. Kentucky up by 6, 24-18. Pass low to Phi, and he either had to go off his hand as he fell down or it went by him. So Phi's had sort of some fumbleitis, and he's been off balance a time or two when he's had position inside out.
Yeah, he's had 3 turnovers. Toppers as a team with 9. That needs to be the game total, but we still have a little meat on the bone here in the first half. 8:30 to go, and Toppers already with 9 miscues, giving up 10 points off those turnovers.
This is unlike Babacar Phi, who has not had more than 2 turnovers in 4 of the 5 games this year. Wildcats up by 6, 24-18. Butler to the left wing with the dribble. Hilltoppers stay in that man. Once again, Edlin at 5'10", guarding Carr at 6'10". They try to force feed him. They go left side to Butler. He misses a 3-point jumper. Garrison tips it backwards. It's tipped in the air and saved by Kentucky. Here's a top of the key 3 by Owe, and it's rimming in and out. Look good, didn't go. Bedford on the baseline grabbed the rebound, and he was fouled by the 6'10" Brandon Garrison.
Excuse me, foul there. Garrison got his feet tangled up and committed the foul to go the other way. Only the 15th foul on the Cats.
What are the Hilltoppers doing how defensively where Edlin is switching off on a 6'10" post player?
They're switching all screens right now, and that can help you or hurt you. And when you got Jack Edlin at sub 6 foot trying to guard 6'11", that's a tough combination. But the guys, I was watching the help defense, they collapsed very well from the weak side, and the strong side actually collapsed in there too to help them out.
Bedford on the wing, out to the middle of the court, shoots a 25-foot off the dribble. It is in and out. Carr rebounding. Carr down the middle. He's across the timeline. Deep on the right now to Owe. Threw the ball up, and it's missed inside by Williams, and a whistle away from the ball. Then they fouled Williams on the lob pass. Apparently so.
It's on Lander.
That'll be Lander's second. Lander with 2. Cater with 2. Marshall with 2. 7:39 left first half. Wildcats leading 24-18. We have a timeout. It's a Tartar Reeling Auction timeout. Serving water in surrounding counties for more than 60 years. This is WKU Basketball from Learfield.
The Triple Treat Box from Pizza Hut is the gift that keeps on giving because it's 2 medium, 1-topping pizzas, breadsticks, and dessert, all wrapped in one holiday-themed box and starting at $19.99. Share the joy of pizza this holiday. No one outpizzas the Hut. Limited time only. Additional charge for pan, extra cheese, extra toppings, select desserts, and cheese stick upgrade. Product availability, packaging prices, and participation vary. Taxes, tip, and delivery fees extra.
Do you have a small business and want to make your banking easier? I'm Davis Taylor with Franklin Bank & Trust. We offer a competitive range of business banking products such as ACH origination for payroll and accounts payable, remote deposit, instant payments, automated fraud mitigation tools, and the ability to accept card payments directly through your online portal. Call and ask for me today at 270-586-7121. Franklin Bank & Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender, and MLS number 493995.
Cheetah Clean proudly serves South Central Kentucky with 7 convenient locations in Bowling Green and Glasgow, leading the market in car wash services. Visit our Cave Mill location for full-service washing, where we vacuum, clean your mats and windows for you. We also offer a touchless tunnel wash at our Bakerfields Way location. Plus, we now have a full-service detailing shop. Join our membership to receive discounts on detailing, interior cleaning, and roadside assistance.
The skilled union contractors of Lewis Local 502, you're getting the best plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and service technicians in the industry. Get the job done right the first time at Local 502. Find them online at lu502.com. Top Sear at Rupp Arena tonight, and right now they trail the Wildcats 24-18. Reminder, big day Saturday on the Hill. The Hilltopper football team hoping for a Sam Houston Friday night win over Liberty, and then a win over Jacksonville State on Saturday at 3. If that happens, the Tops will play Jacksonville State in the championship game. And then Saturday night at 7, it'll be Marshall and WKU basketball at the Dillon Arena.
A lot of activity on the Hill, just coming off a homecoming weekend. So a lot of activity this week, and Thanksgiving mixed in there as well. So lots of things to keep you busy. You can't be
by
bored.
the way, a big holiday. Oh, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. Tops are keeping with the Cats. A good rebounding team. Tops down 1 to them right now. Points in the paint are a big difference. UK leading that 14-4. The points off turnovers a little too generous here in the season. Tops have given up 10 off those turnovers and only gotten 6. But Tops with 2 assists, 9 turnovers. Those kind of numbers will just not win regular games, much less big games. So the Tops are going to have to get those numbers flipped from now to the end of the game.
You're going to be digging in your yard. Be sure to do this first. Call 811. One call and you'll know where to dig every time. Call 811. No problems, no accident, no fines. And oh, by the way, it's the law. That message from the Kentucky Public Service Commission. Wildcats shooting free throws. Kentucky has made 4 out of 6. The Hilltoppers have made each of their 6 charity stripe shots. And at the line will be Amari Williams, a transfer from Drexel. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year to Coastal Atlantic Athletic Association. He rolls it in. He's a left-handed shooter. 53% is all for the foul line this year. He's now 11 of 20. Moved it up to 55%. He has led or tied the team in rebounds in every game so far this season, and the average is just under 11. Flip 7 up, but that's good. And Kentucky leads it by 8, 26-18. Had a 10-point lead earlier.
Tops got to find a way to get some buckets. They've had no baskets in the last 4.5 minutes, shooting sub 30% right now.
That third deep down to McHenry on the right side of the court. Dribbles to the top of the key on the wing to Lander for the long 3 shot. Way over the rim. Thetford saving it nicely to Kalambe on the wing. Back to McHenry, who faked the 3. Dribbles in the lane for the leaner. He shot that one way too hard. Those are McHenry's kind of shots, but he's now shooting over 6'10" players. Here's Carr for the left wing 3, and it's no good. Long rebound, knocked away by Lander. It's a foot race against Butler. He'll lay it in with the right hand.
Good hustle by Lander. Beat the Kentucky player to that ball. Took off running from 3/4 court. Dribbled 1 time and laid it up.
His dad, a former defensive back for Coach Harbaugh's team, some Hill would have been proud of that athletic move. Williams cut down by 5 now in the lane, double team. Knocked away by Kalambe, but Williams gets it back. He'll now dribble again, switching to his left hand.
Not a double dribble.
His shot is no good. Kalambe with the rebound. As he's falling out of bounds, he gives it to McHenry. Here's McHenry across the timeline against Oway. McHenry running the show now. Sends it on the right side to Kalambe on the wing. Kalambe to the free throw line on Carr. Leans in, throws up the shot. It's in and out. Tough break. Carr rebounding. Off balance, hook shot. Went in and out. Carr's been Kentucky's best player in the first half.
He has.
He was the SEC Player of the Year earlier this year in the week that they beat Duke. There's a pass to Oway on the left wing. Faking left, driving right. McHenry reached around and fouled him. He was beaten off the dribble, and McHenry tried to reach around with his long arms and steal the ball, and that results in a personal foul. And Otega Oway, who's out of Newark, New Jersey, will go to the free throw line to shoot. Let's see, are they to the bonus yet?
No, they are not. Yeah, they are too. I'm sorry. That was it. That pushed him over. Oway, an 84% free throw shooter coming into this one. He misses the first.
Rims in and out. He's built like a football player, 6'4" and 215, and his brother is a linebacker for the Baltimore Ravens.
Well, if you look at this Kentucky lineup, all of them are built like football players, and Carr's built like the goalpost. I mean, so this is a football team, complete with the goalpost standard.
Otega Oway. As a team, the Wildcats have shot 25 more free throws than their opponents over 5 games. And that one bounces around and stays down. And Kentucky leads the Hilltoppers 27-20. 6 minutes to go, first half, as Jackson walks at front court against Kriya. Krisa's back in defensively. Jackson to the left wing against Krisa. Up top now to Marshall between the circles and a wing to Lander. Lander against Brea. Backing to the foul line to the left block. There's that fall-away hook shot at the side of the board. Pulled down by Carr. Foul in the open court on Jackson, who went for the steal on Kirk Krisa's dribble. Too many off-balance shots for the Hilltoppers right now tonight.
Yeah, they're trying to avoid shot blocking, and in doing so, they're avoiding the rim. They've missed 9 of their last 10 shots, and really, to be only down 7 is a minor miracle. Shooting 27% from the field, 6 of 22 shots.
Wildcats, as a team, average 7 block shots a game. Here's Krisa. First free throw of the year for Krisa, coming right now. And it is good. When he played in Arizona, he led the Pac-10 at the Pac-12 at the time in assists in back-to-back seasons. The last time that happened, about 20 years ago, USC had a point guard by the name of Brandon Granville who did that. Wildcats now lead by 8, 28-20, 5:42 to go in the first half. Braxton Bayless in a point guard now for the Hilltoppers, and Krisa hits a pair. Kentucky 29, WKU 20, 5:40 left, first half. It'll be Bayless to walk at front court.
Krisa at number 77, you'd think he'd be like an offensive tackle or something with that number.
McHenry deep on the left side against the defense of Robinson. He'll work it to the wing in front of Kentucky bench. Shaking and baking to the foul line. Step back. Leaner had it swatted back in his face by Robinson. Right now McHenry's forcing shots and it's not working out for him. Carr faked the three-pointer. Backs his way in on Phi into the lane. Up for the shot. Around and in by Carr. What a move. And it's now 31-20. Kentucky and the Hilltopper shot selection must get a lot better.
Oh, absolutely. Missed 10 of their last 11 shots, and really none of them have been good shots. They're just trying to do things individually. They've only got two assists in it. That tells you about all you need to know.
And it's not as if the shot clock is running down and they have to force shots. These off-balance shots are occurring, I wouldn't say early in the shot clock, but not as time expires.
No question about it. They're rushing it. They're not letting the half court do its job and making the defense work at all. They're just throwing up garbage shots and getting nothing in return.
SA Recycling is where scrap equals cash. They'll pay cash for your copper, aluminum, scrap, steel, and old cars. You can find SA Recycling at sarecycling.com. It's where they crush the competition. But the Hilltoppers were down just 22-16. Now it is 31-20. And it's Bayless and Jackson in backcourt. McHenry also in there. Marshall back in. And Phi is back in. Now let's see if the Tops can find some better shots. I understand they're being guarded by much taller defenders, but they just have to work at getting better shots. Phi at the free throw line against Carr. Squares up on Carr. Dribbles baseline on Carr. They come the double. They knock it away. Gets it back on the wing to McHenry. Here's McHenry out front against a 6'6" Robinson. In the corner to Phi. He'll shoot that jumper, and that's long. It's rebounded though by Marshall on the baseline on the other side. He lobs it cross court to Phi on the wing. Up top to Jackson, left side to McHenry. 23-footer. That was a good shot, though. His feet were planted, and he was on balance, but he missed it short. Kentucky with the rebound. Here is Oway on the wing. Oway to the basket, up over Marshall. Good with a left-handed running shot.
You know, when you miss 12 of your last 13 shots, I don't care if it's an open shot. Nothing helps your confidence like seeing the ball go through the hoop, like that one right there. Tops finally break a very long dry spell.
Driving shot by McHenry. That is his patented move. Here's a lob pass. Oway caught it. Phi fouled him.
Well, example there of not knowing where your man and the ball is. The man cut to the basket. Phi turned his back to the ball, and had he turned the other way, opened up toward the ball, you could see where the ball was in flight. It was like a defensive secondary, not knowing where the pass is coming to the receiver and fouling him, committing a penalty by not knowing where the ball is.
Oway's free throw is good. He has scored 6. Kentucky now leading 34-22. Wildcats have shot 13 free throws so far. Hilltoppers with 6.
A lot of those free throws have come in the last few minutes.
Oway's last name is spelled O-W-E-H and pronounced Oway.
Like no way, but without the N.
He fires and hits. There's not a single player on this roster that played a minute for Kentucky last year. Louisville's the same situation. No returning players. Here's Bayless out top to Marshall. Hilltoppers down 35-22. 4 minutes to go in the first half. Marshall with the dribble, picked it up, deep down the right side to McHenry. McHenry now with the dribble. He's shooting over the point guard. Creesa, he misses the shot. From the top of the key, Creesa has the rebound to Oway in the middle and half court.
Right now we have absolutely no flow in our offense. So just get the ball in somebody's hands, try to create a shot. If it's not there, make something up.
Long three out front of the pass is good from Kobe Brea, the nation's best three-point shooter. The feed came from the post from Williams, the center. It is now 38-22. Kentucky by 16. Bayless to the foul line. Drives into 5. Went up for the shot inside and scored.
Good.
Steal by Jackson. Put it up. No good. But a foul on Williams. Williams grabbed the made shot, stepped out of bounds, and then just tossed it into Creesa. And Jalen Jackson snuck in and stole the ball. And Jackson will shoot two.
Interesting little turn of events right there. Top's going to need a whole bunch more of that.
We have 3 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first half. Jackson shooting free throws when we return from our Tartar Ridley Auction timeout. Serving Warren and surrounding counties for more than 60 years. This is WKU Basketball from Learfield.
Since 1973, you've trusted Stuart Ritchie and its focus on quality and service. That same commitment resonates through the Stuart Ritchie Service Group, which offers plumbing, electrical, HVAC, refrigeration, and fire protection under one trusted name. Available 24/7, the Stuart Ritchie Service Group serves Hilltopper fans at their home, business, and facility through their fully insured staff of trained technicians. With financing now available, there's no need to worry when a major repair or replacement is needed. Stuart Ritchie will be there to take care of you. Stuart Ritchie Service Group, your one-call solution.
This is WKU Basketball on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey Bowling Green, the Post-Time Race and Sports Lounge at the Mint Gaming Hall now offers Top Golf Swing Suites. Virtually play top courses, target golf, or your choice of baseball, football, dodgeball, and much more. The Mint Gaming Hall near the mall. See the details and book a time for you and your friends at themintgaming.com. It's post time. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Winning just got closer.
Blue Moon Sanitation provides clean, friendly, and dependable sanitation services at a competitive rate. We proudly offer the newest inventory in units and trailers in the area. For job sites, small and large, we keep in stock multiple portable toilets and roll-off open-top dumpsters and compactors. Blue Moon also provides residential garbage services in Warren and Allen counties. We want your stinking business. Go to BlueMoonSoki.com to learn more about ours. Blue Moon Sanitation, the official porta potty of WKU.
WKU and Logan Aluminum challenge you to close the loop with recycling to help us work towards creating a truly sustainable future for our community.
Shooting free throws will be Jalen Jackson after his steal and the inbounds pass from Amari Williams. 38-24, Wildcats by 14. Hilltoppers have a chance to make this a 4-point play for the most part. 5 with a layup after a feed, and then the steal by Jackson, and he'll shoot 2 free throws.
That feed came from Bayless, a really nice delivery inside for the easy bucket, the easiest one the Toppers have seen so far, and then you got to like that about Jackson, kind of waiting in the weeds and disrupting the inbounds pass. Kentucky a little too casual, not paying attention.
And that's Jackson's game. He has 6 steals this year. Hasn't played a lot of minutes, but when he's been out there, he doesn't turn it over. Prior to this game, 15 good ones and just 3 bad ones, and that assist-to-turnover ratio, that's 5-1, and that's number 2 in Conference USA.
Well, he's not much of a scorer, but he's in there right now for some stability in handling the ball and delivering it, because we've certainly been having some trouble getting assists in this game. You got to make baskets, I'm sorry, to get an assist, and we've missed a ton of them.
Jackson not a good shooter from the field or free throw line. From the free throw line, just 1 for 4 this year. That's a rounded out. Cada in at center. Phi now out. And Clona making sure no Hilltopper picks up 3 fouls in his first half. Jackson firing again. That's perfect. So 3 points on that trip down. The dish by Bayless for the Phi layup, and then 1 out of 2 from Jackson to charity stripe. And it's 38-25. Kentucky leading the Hilltoppers by 13 points. Garrison deep on the right wing. Now hands it off to Creasa. Back to Garrison on the right block. Good defense from Enoch. Long three out front. Creasa carried it.
Creasa stepped into that one. He's not a good three-point shooter. 26% on the season. 5 of 19 before this game.
41-25. Hilltoppers down by 16 points. Foul line Thetford in against the 7-footer. Puts it around but out no good. Another off-balance shot. It's rebounded by Brea. And Brea against Thetford in half court. Brea, the transfer from Dayton. 50% three-point shooter last year. 20 out of 27 this year. Foul line jumper up way too hard and missed by Garrison. Rebounded by Jackson. Pushing it quickly. McHenry in the corner, who's just 1 for 10. Now to Kalambe on the wing. And it's perfect on a left wing three.
Tops needed that one.
Kalambe's been a good shooter this year. How about 4 of 9 this year? WKU down 41-28. 2:13 to go in the half. Here is Oway on the left wing for jumper over Enoch. It's short. Kalambe with a rebound. Outlets now to McHenry. He needs to find his shot tonight. He's just 1 for 10. He's at the top. Gives it to Kalambe. Headed to Key. Guarded there by Oway. Over now on the wing to Jackson. There's a lightning quick guard looking. Dribbles it down. Backs up. 12 on the shot clock. Way out front to McHenry. Dribbles right. Coming left. Bump. Throws up a shot. It's a rounded out. No good, but a foul on Creasa, who fouled and then took a shot to the nose from McHenry accidentally. And Creasa's down. So not only did Creasa foul, looks like he took a shot right to the face. He's holding his teeth as he gets up. And he is talking to the official.
Well, he's I can't say as I blame him. Just wanted to know how he created a foul with his face. That foul was created definitely by McHenry on the dribble.
Mark Pope also wanting to know why that was a foul on Creasa and not McHenry. Mark Pope, head coach at BYU. Prior to taking the job, he was the captain of the 1996 National Championship team here in Kentucky. One of only 5 current college coaches to be coaching his alma mater, and who also, before coaching his alma mater, played in the NBA. One of only 5. Here's McHenry.
I like Tom Leach's explanation early that, he wasn't an immediate hit with that hire, but Mark Pope did the right thing, and man, that Kentucky has embraced him quickly thereafter, and he's very popular. Of course, winning games helps that a whole lot.
Lefty McHenry makes the first, shoots, and makes the second one. McHenry with a pair of free throws. Hilltoppers have cut the Kentucky lead to 11. It is 41-30, 1:40 to go in a half. Jackson is all over Butler, the dribbler. Here's Butler. Now they switch off, and Kalambe has him on the left wing in half court. Carr on the right baseline posting up with Cada guarding him. Foul line now to the 7-footer. That's Garrison. On the wing to Butler. Stumbled and bumped and fouled by Kalambe off the dribble. And now Enoch has a couple of fouls. And more free throws for Kentucky. They'll be shooting free throws 15 and 16 of this first half.
Only outscored the Toppers from there, however, by 2 points so far. Tops 9 of 10 at the stripe.
Wildcats this year averaging 18 free throw attempts a game, and they've already shot 14. And that one is rounded out. But this Hilltopper team does foul. They're a team that probably fouls more than you would like, but they're aggressive, and they are going to probably foul more than some of the teams the Tops have had in the past. Especially during the Rick Stansbury days. Those teams are known for never fouling, but they were not as aggressive defensively as these teams have been the last couple of years. Butler missed the first free throw, shoots for the second one. That one's rounded out as well, and Blaze Cada has the Hilltopper rebound. 41-30, a minute 20 to go. Tops trying to get it under 10. Butler bumping Jackson off the bounce. Deep now to Thetford on the left wing. Gets a pick from Cada. Dribbles right to the block, puts it up. It's good! He's fouled, and it counts! Julius Thetford on the move from left to right. He has cut the Wildcat lead to 9 with a minute 10 to go in the first half.
Brea with what I would call a lazy defensive effort. He really didn't get in front of Thetford, who was going to his strong hand to the right down the lane. and Brea just kind of turned his back to him and leaned into him, and that's never going to work out for you.
Bedford completes the three-point play, and he has scored 8. And now the Hilltoppers have cut the Kentucky lead to 8 with 70 seconds left in the half. It's 41-33. Jackson now guarding Butler, so they give the ball instead to Jackson Robinson. He'll now run point this time down, 6'6" slender guard. Looks to his left, goes that way, grabbed there by Brea, the great three-point shooter. Brea 35 feet from the hoop against Bedford, picks up his dribble, deep now between the rings to Owe. He'll stumble, he fires it to Robinson on the wing, back to Owe on the right block, and he lays it in.
That was too easy. Too easy. He got free from the right baseline, and really kind of an uncontested layup. Columbe slow to rotate over.
Bedford, deep now to Jackson, 20 on the shot clock, 35 on the game clock. Kentucky leading 43-33. Bedford deep on the wing, Brea in his shirt. Bedford to the top of the key, steps back, throws up a prayer. That's no good. Bedford falling backwards, trying to draw a foul. There's no one close to him. And now he has the ball and a chance to milk the clock with 18 seconds to go. The shot clock is off. It almost went over and back. Pass now comes to Robinson and Marshall at half court and 11 seconds to go in the first half with his player he's guarding falling over half court, fouls him. And now Marshall has 3 fouls.
Yep. That hurts. He's got to get him out. You don't want him picking up 4 here.
It was a break for the Wildcats. Looked as if Butler may turn it over. As he throws it cross court, Robinson made the catch and was losing his balance as if he was going to fall over half court, and Marshall bumped and fouled him. Robinson firing and making. 7 for Jackson Robinson. He scored as many as 20 in the game this year. In the 5 Kentucky games, they've had 4 different players lead the team in scoring. Wildcats 44, Hilltoppers 33, 11 seconds left. Lander back in for WKU, and Robinson will let this one go, and that one's good. He hits a pair. Wildcats up 45-33, 7 seconds left. Lander the ball between the rings. Robinson guarding him. Lander to his right. 3 on the clock. Lander to his right. Throws it up from 30 and misses it, and the first half is over. And the Wildcats go in leading by 12, 45-33 over WKU.
Shot selection, a real issue in that first half. The Toppers shoot a pretty paltry 31%, 10 of 32 shots, 16 of the 33 shot attempts are from beyond the arc, and they've only hit 3 of them. So when you couple the fact that they're only hitting 30% from the field, 18% from long range, that can make for a long night. However, the Tops overcame a 16-point deficit, cut it to 8. Cats score a couple buckets going down the stretch to make the final margin at half, 12 points.
Liquor Barn brings you Hilltopper basketball. They have everything you need to stock up for game day. To place an order for pickup or delivery, download the Liquor Barn app, visit liquorbarn.com, or call your local Liquor Barn store. Shop Kentucky's favorite spirits, wine, and beer store online, and you have more time for the Tops. Liquor Barn, where Kentuckians go to celebrate life. We'll come back with our halftime report, brought to you as always by South Central Bank. Wildcats 45, Hilltoppers 33. This is WKU basketball from Learfield and the Varsity app.
Made fresh just for you. Penn Station's sizzling hot grilled subs served on their famous fresh baked bread, awesome fresh cut fries, and fresh squeezed lemonade. That's an unbeatable flavor trio because at Penn Station East Coast subs, they grill, they fry, they bake. Order online, order by phone, or dine in at a Penn Station restaurant today. Penn Station, it's all about good taste.
When you hire the skilled union contractors of Louisville's Local 502, you're getting the best plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and service technicians in the industry. Their 5-year apprenticeship program assures workers are properly trained, resulting in safety, superior craftsmanship, and reliability. Plants utilizing union tradesmen have fewer line shutdowns and better safety records, saving employers time and money. Don't use less than the best. Get the job down right the first time by hiring the skilled professionals of Local 502. Find us online at lu502.com.
This is WKU Basketball on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
This week's charitable champion is Down Syndrome of South Central Kentucky. Down Syndrome of South Central Kentucky focuses on the enhancement of lives of individuals with Down syndrome through support and classes that promote independence and active participation in the community. Their goal is to help each individual function at their highest level possible. Hal Chins Industries and WKU are proud to recognize Down Syndrome of South Central Kentucky as a charitable champion.
Don't zone out and drive into a construction zone. At Scotty's, we want to remind all drivers to pay attention to posted signs and stay alert in construction zones. Our crews have families counting on them, so let's keep them safe for the sake of their kids. At Scotty's, we know a project isn't successful unless it's safe. Safety starts with quality from your local provider. Scotty's Contracting in Stone.
The first half of today's action is in the books. It's time now for the Topper Halftime Report, brought to you by U.S. Bank. Together, there's nothing as powerful as the power of us. U.S. Bank, equal housing lender, member FDIC. Here again, the voice of the Hilltoppers, Randy Lee.
One of the great pleasures of my job as WKU's basketball announcer is something that occurs that no one sees but me. When Hal is given the halftime stats, out comes the pink highlighter, and you absolutely just dissect a box score like no one had ever seen before, for good and bad. But you tackle it with a vengeance and passion, and I appreciate it.
Well, I've never heard that described quite like that, but there are some statistics. You can tell a lot. They don't always tell the whole story, but they can tell you a whole lot. You look at a couple things that just jump out at me. The Tops are outscoring the Cats at their own game, and that is fast break points, 9-6. Again, we talked about Kentucky leading the country, or second in the country, with 25 fast break points per game. So that's a plus right there, but fast break points don't tell you the whole story. Points in the paint, Toppers down 10, 20 points to 10 in the paint. Tops missed a ton of shots in that first half and only shoot 30%. Despite that, they're down 12 points. So I see some positives here, and if we can get more in the flow and take some better shots in this half, and I talk about confidence in shooting. When the ball, every time you miss, when you're in a hole, you're 1 of 10, 1 of 12. Every time you shoot that rim, symbolically gets a little bit tighter, a little bit harder to make that shot. You tense up a little more, you try harder, and there's no sport that you can play where you're tense. You've got to relax. So by making some layups or in closer shots, and I know it's hard. Kentucky's a much taller team, but if it was easy, everybody would do it. You've got to get in there and grind and get your shots, chisel you out some space inside and score. That opens the basket up, builds the confidence a little bit. So, yeah, stats tell me a whole lot, but I sat here and watched the first half. I kind of know what I was going to see on that final stat sheet when it came across to us.
You talked about the Kentucky size. I think that has a lot to do with WK's shot selection. I think they're a little intimidated, and Kentucky's done a good job at closing out a Hilltopper three-point shooters, forcing them to drive, and they're taking off-balance shots over post players who are 6'8", 6'9", 6'10", 6'11", 17.
Well, it's easy to be intimidated. You're playing the number 8 team in the country who's already defeated the number 6 at that time team in the country in Duke. So, yeah, they're intimidated, but, you know, take a page out of Thedford's book. He doesn't know who Kentucky is, doesn't really care. He just knows that there's a clock running somewhere and the Toppers have a chance to win a big game, and he's out here grinding and making the most of his opportunities. He's leading the way in scoring for the Hilltoppers with 8 points, only 2 of 7 shooting. Don McHenry's really struggled. He made his first bucket and then missed 8 in a row, and he's since made another one, so he's 2 of 10 from the field.
Enoch Kalambe, 7 points, 4 rebounds. He's played well. For the Wildcats, Andrew Carr leads the way with 9 points and 6 rebounds. On and off the court, Atmos Energy is a huge fan of the Hilltoppers and the communities they serve. Their employees live here, support local causes, and cheer for the favorite teams. Atmos Energy is proud to be a part of your community and to be your natural gas company. Henry has the remainder of our halftime report. At the half here at Rupp Arena, Kentucky 45, Tops 33. This is Western Kentucky University Hilltopper basketball from Learfield.
Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down, yeah, yeah. Buckle up, phone down. Buckle up, put your phone down. Ooh.
Be safe, Kentucky. Buckle up and put the phone down.
Put your phone down.
Paid with funds through the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety.
If you've got the right tools and the friendly people at U.S. Bank in your corner, making smarter money choices is a piece of cake. If only our tools and helpful advisors could have helped you avoid some of those not-so-smart choices in life. Like that time you tried to pick up unicycling.
Whoa, coming through.
Or when you thought it'd be okay to pet that squirrel in the park.
Good squirrel, good squirrel.
While we can't help you with all that, we can help you bank smartly at usbank.com/smarter together. Member FDIC.
This is WKU Basketball on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Hi, Hilltopper fans. It's Randy Lee, your radio voice for Hilltopper Sports. I'm excited to announce that this season, Outback Steakhouse is a preferred catering partner of WKU Athletics. The Outback Steakhouse menu is everything an athlete needs to prepare for game day. My go-to meal is their sirloin steak, prepared medium, with the very best sweet potato and asparagus you can possibly find as my two sides, topped off with a nice tea. Hope to see you on game day and at the Outback. Go Tops!
This week's Houchins charity champion is the Fant Foundation. The Fant Foundation was founded in 2021 by George and Chastity Fant. Their goal is to strengthen and uplift today's youth by showing kindness and support through every action in the communities they are a part of. They strive to continue the legacy of the Dream Big Camp and generate more community support through their events. Houchins Industries and WKU are proud to recognize the Fant Foundation as a charity champion. Learn more at fantfoundation.org.
Back inside the Learfield Network studios as Kentucky leads the Hilltoppers 45-33. Staying right here in Conference USA, Louisiana Tech just defeated Richmond 65-62 down in Florida at the Gulf Coast Showcase. The Bulldogs sit atop the CUSA rankings at 6-0. Spoiler alert, just a little while ago, unranked Colorado upset the second best team in the nation, UConn, 73-72. A shocker down in Paradise at the Maui Invitational. We'll send it right back down to the action after this quick break and an update from WKU Athletics as the Wildcats lead WKU by 12, 45-33. You're listening to Hilltopper Basketball from Learfield.
Right Implement has been dedicated to serving Kentucky and southern Indiana with great John Deere quality mowers, gators, large and small tractors, ag equipment, compact construction equipment, generators, and more since 1936. We have steel chainsaws, blowers, and line trimmers, and of course plenty of John Deere apparel for mom and dad and toys for the kids. Please stop by one of our 15 locations throughout Kentucky and southern Indiana or visit us online at rightimp.com. Right Implement.
Fall is the perfect time for fishing in Kentucky. The crisp air and vibrant colors make for a great outdoor experience. Grab your gear and head to one of our beautiful lakes or streams for a day of fishing fun. To find the best spots, download the free Kentucky Fishing and Boating app. Check out one of our 45 stocked fishing in neighborhoods lakes. There's one nearby you. And don't forget to purchase your fishing license before you cast that line. Your license purchase helps fund conservation efforts that benefit all wildlife. Visit fw.ky.gov to get started.
This is WKU Basketball on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
What if you could earn extra money for the things you're already doing every day? Well, that's exactly what you'll find with Liberty Federal Credit Union's Vertical Checking account. Vertical Checking is not only free, but it pays an incredibly high interest rate of 3.45% APY. Open your Vertical Checking and start earning extra money today. Only at Liberty Federal Credit Union. Some requirements apply. No minimum balance required. Applicable on balances up to $20,000. Annual percentage yield. Insured by NCAA.
The J.C. Kirby and Son Funeral Chapels, when a person comes in and does their pre-arrangement, I can see it widely over the years that I've worked in this, how much it eases the family's minds. If you have 4 people, they have 4 different ideas of what they want. This settles that down to where they say, if that's what mom wanted, that's what dad wanted. You can see the relief on a lot of families' faces, because all you do is say, what time do you want the funeral? What time do you want the visitation? And they can spend more time with their family members and friends in the grieving process. It just really takes a lot of burden off your family.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield IMG College under the broadcasting rights granted by Western Kentucky University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the express written consent of Western Kentucky University and Learfield IMG College. Announcers are provided by Learfield IMG College and approved by Western Kentucky University.
Here inside the Learfield Network studios, Kentucky leading WKU 45-33. Let's take a look at what's coming up across WKU athletics. Hilltopper fans, this Sunday, December 1st, 4 p.m. at the Overtime Sports Bar and Grill, the annual NCAA Volleyball Selection Show watch party with your Conference USA champion Lady Toppers. And tomorrow, the undefeated Lady Tops basketball team is looking for their 6th win against Tennessee State at home in Diddle Arena at 4 o'clock. Plus, back-to-back action this Saturday, starting with the football coverage right here at 2 o'clock. Kickoff against Jacksonville State at 3 p.m. sharp. And Saturday night at 7, Marshall comes to town for the Tops in basketball. We'll be right back after this. The Kentucky Wildcats leading your Hilltoppers 45-33. This is Hilltopper basketball from Learfield.
When you hire the skilled union contractors of Louisville's Local 502, you're getting the best plumbers, pipe fitters, welders, and service technicians in the industry. Their 5-year apprenticeship program assures workers are properly trained, resulting in safety, superior craftsmanship, and reliability. Plants utilizing union tradesmen have fewer line shutdowns and better safety records, saving employers time and money. Don't use less than the best. Get the job down right the first time by hiring the skilled professionals of Local 502. Find us online at lu502.com.
Junior Achievement educates students on 3 core concepts: entrepreneurship, work readiness, and financial literacy. Each of these prepares students to achieve their career and financial goals. Entrepreneurship curriculum focuses on the skills, confidence, and preparation necessary to build a successful business. Work readiness empowers young people to enter the workforce. Financial literacy gives students the tools they need to build a solid foundation of financial stability for their immediate and long-term futures.
This is WKU Basketball on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Don't zone out and drive into a construction zone. At Scotty's, we want to remind all drivers to pay attention to posted signs and stay alert in construction zones. Our crews have families counting on them, so let's keep them safe for the sake of their kids. At Scotty's, we know a project isn't successful unless it's safe. Safety starts with quality from your local provider. Scotty's Contracting in Stone.
Hey, Bowling Green, need news that's as fast-paced as the game? Tune in to WBKO News, your #1 source for breaking news, weather updates, and all in-depth coverage you crave. We're on the front lines bringing you the latest headlines as they happen. Stay connected, stay informed, and never miss a beat. Catch us streaming live at WBKO.com. WBKO News, local first now. Just like you, we're always in the game.
Cleary, your State Farm agent locally in Bowling Green, is dedicated to helping you achieve your insurance goals. From auto, home, and life insurance to financial services and more, Ginger is here to guide you through the process. Stop by her office tomorrow and experience the State Farm difference for yourself. Go Tops!
The Hilltoppers had an early 5-2 lead. Kentucky led by as many as 16 with 3:20 remaining in the half at 38-22. And now WKU is down 12 at halftime, 45-33. Here come the red-clad Tops. He'll have the ball first in the second half. McHenry, Marshall, Lander, sort of your 3 leaders. collectively 3 for 16 in the first half.
Yeah, they just have tried to create too many shots, and quite frankly, you're not good enough to do that against Kentucky. You've got to score in the flow of the offense. See those assist numbers come up, and you'll see that deficit narrow. Tops did a good job of not collapsing when they were down 16. They fought back, scored 8 in a row, cut the lead to 8, and now we're at 12.
Colombe attacking from the left side with a shot up over the shot blocking Williams, and it misses. Wildcats have the ball in the front court.
Now that's what you're going to have to do. Make it, miss it, get it blocked. You're going to have to attack the basket.
Robinson hounded by Colombe, who had 7 points and 4 rebounds in the first half. Back to Robinson. Good 30-footer from Logo rather. It's no good. It's rebounded by Carr inside. He's double-teamed. Deep to Robinson. Swinging right side. Faked by Butler. Butler now going hard to the hole. Put it up, no good. And he's fouled by McHenry on a twisting reverse dribble to the right block. Lamont Butler.
Butler very quick on the spin. I thought McHenry got ball on that, but the official didn't see it that way, so they'll be granted 2 shots to get this one started about 40 seconds into this half.
This will be free throws 19 and 20 tonight for the Wildcats. Butler will shoot 2, and the right-handed shooter rattles that one in. And Butler tonight has 6 points. He just 2 out of 5 at the free throw line. He's out of California, played at San Diego State. Was on their Final Four team. He hit the shot to beat FAU at the buzzer in the Final Four game, and he makes a pair.
Kentucky's going to show pressure here full court. I think it'll just be passive man-to-man.
First time tonight. Lander has the ball backcourt against Butler.
Holy
bumps
cow.
him. Brings it front court. He didn't reach in, but he bumped him with the body. Lander left to the key. Left block. Wild shot at the side of the rim. No good. Pulled down by Butler. Butler front court. Shovels a low to Carr for layup.
Nice no-look pass inside. Hank Bono quickly with a timeout.
Lander taking it to the left of his left hand. So many times we see him hit like a running hook shot from the left side, but that one was off balance. He's now 1 for 6. McHenry is 2 for 10, and Tyrone Marshall has not made a shot. Only taken 1 shot. He's been in foul trouble. Quick timeout. Take a break. Be back with more after this. 1 minute into it. And the Wildcats are up 49-33 on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield and the Varsity app.
If you hadn't been to Colton Steakhouse and Grill, what are you waiting for? Okay, maybe you need a special reason. Well, here it is. Our sizzling signatures. There's the Hawaiian ribeye, marinated for 72 hours and topped with fresh grilled pineapple. Or how about our Del Rio ribeye, topped with melted ancho chipotle butter and crispy onion tanglers. Both these mouthwatering sizzling signature ribeyes are available right now. Colton Steakhouse and Grill, where we know what's at stake.
In Glasgow, Campbellsville, Radcliffe, and Bardstown.
The holidays are just around the corner, and while your favorite team is hitting the court, we're bringing the beauty to your home. This is Petals and Stems, brought to you by Grow Blooms and Gardens, your local destination for bulk, fresh-cut flowers, seasonal plants, and local artisans. Whether you're looking for the perfect houseplant, bouquet, or hosting centerpiece, we've got you covered. Don't be the one without fresh-cut bouquets this holiday season. Stop by and see how you can help create a winning look for your home.
This truck season, think about all the things you can do in a Chevy truck. You'll be able to, or you can even just, with impressive towing, incredible bed and tailgate functionality, and multiple powertrains, Chevy trucks have what you need to get things done. When you want to do it all, Chevy's got you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
The Stuart Ritchie Service Group serves Hilltopper fans at their home, business, and facility. With financing now available, there's no need to worry when a major repair is needed. Stuart Ritchie will be there to take care of you. Stuart Ritchie Service Group, your one-call solution. Hilltoppers are home for a 7 o'clock game on Saturday against Marshall. That developed into quite the rivalry in the Conference USA days, as well as the football.
I welcome that. I welcome those rivalry games, and Marshall, UAB, we played them earlier. I think that'll become a series going forward. Hope so, anyway.
The following Saturday, WKU was in Evansville to play the Aces, another team that just makes geographical sense to play.
Marshall, Eastern, Murray State. You know, I like all those matchups. You know, that stat sheet didn't require a whole lot of dissection. The Toppers missed their first 2 shots. At least they were attacking the rim. They're still off balance, not great shots, but they're going the right direction. Cats hit 4 quick points, and Topper deficit goes from 12 back to the 16 that they saw in the first half. So you're going to have to get the wheels tightened back up on the court and try to get some buckets, again, going to the basket.
Hilltoppers playing in this storied arena for just the 3rd time ever. 8th time the 2 teams have met. This will be the 6th time in the regular season. Met in the 71 NCAA tournament. Hilltoppers won that historic game, 107-83. Some people forget that did not send them to the Final Four. They still had to come down from that high and beat Ohio State the next round to get to the Final Four. Here's Jackson coming front court, crowded by Butler. Hard drive to the right block, and traffic puts up a shot and swatted away by Williams. He throws it away, stolen by Phi on the wing. Kalambe, left side, Marshall, lines up at 3, misses it long. Kalambe tracks down the rebound on the left wing. He's everywhere right now. Here's McHenry to the free throw line. Behind him to Kalambe. Over to Jackson on the right wing. Dribbles to Kalambe out front. Shoots a 3-point jump shot. Missed everything to the board. And Williams retrieves with the rebound.
0 for 4 to start this half. Not what the doctor ordered.
Williams, this backdoor pass is tipped by Phi. Taken by McHenry. He dribbles it off his knee. And now he gets it back somehow, some way. A 3-on-2 to the rim. Up over Williams at 6'11" and scores.
Hesitated on the dribble just a little bit. I think Williams relaxed just enough for the much smaller McHenry to slice through there and get it up past his outstretched arms.
McHenry with 9. He leads the Hilltoppers, averaging 17. 3-pointer out front, missed by Butler, rebounded by Marshall. Here's Tyrone down the left sideline. He's been quiet tonight, attacking the baseline, cut off on the wing to Kalambe. Fakes a 3, shoots a 3 over Carr. No good. Rebound 5, back up and in.
Yes, sir.
Persistence paying off for the 6'8" slender center, Babacar Phi. Kentucky, 49, WKU 37. Carr out front. Takes the backdoor pass to Butler. Gives it now deep to Williams. Sort of an inverted offense there. Post players play out front and look to throw the ball inside to cutting guards.
Well, then every time they do that, they're getting that huge mismatch. Again, it's Jackson on Williams inside, and there's nobody there to help.
Lob it inside to Williams. He's falling out of bounds. Throws it in the wing, and the shot clock has expired. That time the switching worked. They saw Williams had a big mismatch. They were bound and determined to get it into him, but much of the shot clock expired, so when he caught the ball, he couldn't shoot it. Throws it out to the wing, and that's a shot clock violation.
Well, I credit Jackson. My goodness, he's such a pesky defender. He's the kind of guy I hated to play against. I mean, he just reaching, grabbing, pushing, anything he can do to get you off balance. At his size, he's got to do that. He'd take advantage of whatever other opportunity he can create.
Jackson, they grabbed by Butler. What are they doing out there? Here is Phi, dribbles the ball in the right wing. Phi to the right block, stumbles and falls down. Somehow kept his dribble alive and goes to the corner to Kalambe. Kalambe wants to go man-to-man, comes baseline, rising up, off balance shot, no good, but a foul on Robinson.
So the Tops obviously talked about getting some buckets going to the basket, and that certainly has changed the nature of things. Now to get somebody to fall down.
Enoch is much better this year than last, going to his right. He's a left-handed player. That time he went right productively and will shoot 2 free throws. Good. 8 for Kalambe.
Enoch 3 of 3 at the line. The Tops now 11 of 12 at the charity stripe, so they're taking advantage of those opportunities.
Kalambe's high-point game this year against Lipscomb. He had 11 points and 10 rebounds in that game. On the rim and off to the left side, and Carr cleans up with the rebound for the Wildcats. WK within 11, 49-38. 3.5 minutes gone by second half. Butler walks it up against Jackson's tight defense. Now to Carr in the middle. Lobs it over on the right side to Oway. Down low to Carr against Jackson. He's 6'10". Jackson's 5'11". He goes up inside. McHenry from the backside reached in and fouled him as Carr ran into Jackson and knocked him over backwards.
I think Carr's making it a little more difficult than it needs to be. There's such a decided disadvantage size-wise. Turn around and shoot it right in his eyes.
Carr's
that's
6'11".
Okay. That works the Hilltoppers' favor. He's working too hard to create a layup, I believe.
He's 6'11". Jackson's 5'11". Carr scored 11, averaging 9 a game. And he makes it 52-38. Kentucky by 12. 16:21 to go.
16-21 at the free throw line are the Cats.
Carr up on his tiptoes, misses a shot, and Phi has the Hilltopper rebound. It'll be McHenry coming front court against the defense now of Oway. Crouching with the dribble. Coming left to the key. Behind the three-point line now. Back to the top of the key. He'll go out front, take a shot. Still dribbling. Give it up. Dribbles into the corner, throws for Marshall. And he rattles in a three-point shot.
Marshall finally hits a bucket, his first of the night. He's only had 3 shot attempts. All of them have been from beyond the arc. He hit that one.
15:49 to go. Kentucky's lead down to 9. Carr, Oway in the left corner, dribbles to the baseline of Marshall, gets up and under, plays it in. 52-41, Cats by 11. They're averaging 97 a game. McHenry on the wing, baseline, Oway bumped and stopped him. Deep now to 5, in between the circles to Marshall. He looks to hand it off to McHenry, and now there's a jump pass to Phi in the corner. Phi dribbles it right into the lane against Carr. He stopped, back and to Marshall. Thought about a 3, fakes left, comes right to the hole. Swatted away by Carr. Picked up now by Butler. Butler down the right sideline in front court. Lamont Butler to the foul line, bumps into Phi, knocks him over. And a blocking foul on Phi. Phi went flying under the rim. Butler went flying backwards out toward the free throw line. And the foul's going to be at the Hilltopper center, Babacar 5. 15 minutes, 9 seconds left second half. The Wildcat lead over the Hilltoppers at 11. It is 52-41 Kentucky. And we'll take a timeout. This is a Tartar Reel and Auction Tartar timeout. This is the Hilltopper Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey fans, make sure to swing by Dunkin' at 2435 Nashville Road in Bowling Green after today's game. Or check out their new delivery options on DunkinDonuts.com and have Dunkin' brought to you. Dunkin' is the preferred coffee partner of WKU Athletics and a proud supporter of the Hilltoppers. Don't forget to join DD Perks to check out faster, pay easier, and earn points towards exclusive offers. Download the Dunkin' app today on the App Store or Google Play. Bowling Green runs on Dunkin'.
This is WKU Basketball on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Call State Farm agent Ginger Cleary at 270-782-7276 today.
Hey, Bowling Green, the Post-Time Race and Sports Lounge at the Mint Gaming Hall now offers Top Golf Swing Suites. Virtually play top courses, target golf, or your choice of baseball, football, dodgeball, and much more. The Mint Gaming Hall near the mall. See the details and book a time for you and your friends at themintgaming.com. It's post time. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Winning just got closer.
FHG Clothiers is located in Bowling Green, right next to Donato's on Fairview Avenue. They offer men the ultimate shopping experience. The quality service that has always been of the highest standards is now combined with everything you want and need to look great at the office or out for the weekend. They even come to you to provide the best in custom clothing so that you get the right fit, the right fabric, the right details, and the right style. Combined with their seasonal Man Box program, there's never a need to go anywhere else. FHG Clothing and Personal Service with a purpose.
Let's step out now for station identification. WKU Basketball heard on such outstanding stations in South Central Kentucky as AM 1230 and 95.3 FM WHOP in Hopkinsville. This is the Hilltopper Sports Network in Learfield. Here's a good nugget for you, Hal. 5 minutes gone by second half. The Hilltoppers do not have a second half turnover.
That is good, and there are +1 scoring in this half, so that's how you overcome a 12-point deficit, just a little bit at a time.
52-41. WKU down 11. The last time the Hilltoppers played the Wildcats, it was the COVID year. The game was not on the schedule when the season started. COVID happened. Everything went haywire. And then this game was played for a benefit. Or was that the benefit for the, that was the benefit for the tornado.
Is that what it was? Yeah, I believe you're right. Yep, you're right. It was.
Not COVID, my apologies. Butler's free throw is up and good. They decided to play the game to generate revenue to help so many people who are affected by the tornadoes in South Central and Western Kentucky. Butler's free throw is good. Kentucky broke that game open late. It was somewhat competitive at halftime. The Wildcats ran away and ended up winning it by 35 points, 95-60. Butler hitting a pair and leading the game. Kentucky 54, WKU 41. And it'll be McHenry to walk at front court, and he's guarded by Creasel. I think he could beat Creasel off the dribble. Goes over to right side to Kalambe. Kalambe up to the key to Thetford. Dribbles left into the lane. Went up to the shot, knocked away. Pye got it back. Inside, and he scored with a jump hook shot over the 6'11" shot blocking Brandon Garrison.
Yeah, Garrison got faked. Oh, my goodness. Yes, sir. Garrison got faked out on the fake and gave him an opportunity to get in there. Then going the other way, Frisa extended his left arm into the defensive player of WKU, sent him flying. They finally called the foul.
Frisa's from Estonia, country of Estonia. European players talk a lot to the officials, and he's one of them. Here's Bayless stopping way out front. He's down the right side in Kalambe. He overplayed Thetford. Now he has to come deep to take the catch. Dribbles it from right to left to the wing. Bouncing it behind him to Kalambe. Out top, now to 5 ahead of the key. Hands it off to Bayless. Bayless to the free throw line in the lane. Turning around. Going up for a follow-away 8-footer.
There you go.
Bullseye! 2 for Bayless.
A little more movement in the offense this time for the Hilltoppers in their half court, and they're making some things happen.
Bayless all over Creasel, lobs it out front off the fingertips of Garrison. Just back at half court, retrieves the pass. Down the wing to Bray. Has not played much tonight. Bray shift off, and now Pye is on him. He's showing us his soccer skills. Growing up in the Senegal playing soccer as a goalie, he kicked that inside pass, and Kentucky will get it back with 20 on the shot clock.
Bray only 1 of 3 from three-point land. He came into this game 20 of 27, 75% shooting.
Creasel, right side dribble, back down deep to Robinson. 30-footer, but Creasel out front is good. You just don't guard people that far out, Hal.
No, you don't. I mean, he made a shot, move on. Let's get it and come back the other way. Tops it back down 12.
57-45, Wildcats up. Pye, top of the key, 13:35 to go. Bedford behind the back dribble out to the top of the right block inside. It is no good, but a foul on Brea. And that's twice now Bedford has been able to get to the right block off the dribble, and the defender, Brea, can't get in front of him.
That's the second time Brea just sort of lets up defensively. He extended his arm. He tried to hold him. They let that go. And then he just mugged him going to the basket. So Bedford will have to get a couple here at the free throw line. But Brea has not impressed me with his defensive willingness. I'm sure he's got the skill. His willingness hasn't been there defensively.
Bedford with 2. Trying to score more than 10 for the 4th time in 6 games in his freshman season. Deep knee bend, foul shot is off the back of the iron, and it came down through for a point. 9 now for Thetford.
Very kind rim roll that time for Julius.
Tops Basketball brought to you by Planet Fitness with their Judgment Free Zone. They have memberships now starting at $15 a month at the Scottsville Road location. Newly renovated, by the way. It's 57-46. Wildcats by 11. And Bedford fires, and that one is long. And it's retrieved by Garrison in the corner. Garrison will dribble in front court. He's out of Oklahoma City, 6'10" center. Great passer. In the game now is Almarna for the second time. Almarnor. Here's a 3 by Creasel. Short off the left wing. Bayless didn't track the rebound down. Creasel gets it back, and there's a foul. The ball was there, and Bayless just sort of watched it and it was able to bounce, go right back to the shooter, and Grayson then dribbled in and was fouled.
Creesa pretty proud of his three-point ability. He came into this one 5 of 19, 26%, but he made one from way above the three-point line at the top of the key, and then he launched that one.
Creesa to throw the ball in bounds. It goes deep in the corner for a Robinson three. Long. Kalambe had a ball tipped over his head, picked up no ball, no shot inside, was knocked around, picked up by Lander. Lander, Hilltoppers at a 3-on-3. Lander down the middle. Lander taking for the hook shot on the left side, no good. Kalambe tipped it in, and that is our Embassy Suite. Sweet move of the game.
Very nice follow by Enoch.
Hilltoppers down by 9, 57-48. Here's Bray out front, dribbles to the left wing, rolls it down in low. Garrison back to Brea, fakes the shot, steps to his right, shoots a three, low on the iron. Lander helping out his teammate Kalambe, knocked it out of bounds. Kalambe had Malnor blocked out, but the ball went off of Kalambe's hand a little. Then Lander came to the backside, tipped it out of bounds.
Brea missed another one, 1 of 4 from long range.
Shot 50% from 3 last year for Dayton. 20 out of 27 to start this season for Kentucky.
5
Long
seconds.
pass coming
Good
inside
grief.
to Malnor. Now back to Creesa. Creesa down and low once again to Malnor out front. Brea from 30. It's no good. And up high is Cada to pull it down.
1 of 5.
McHenry front court, left side. Hilltoppers down by 9. He'll fire the three off the dribble. And that's long. Rebound foul on Lander. Knifing to the hoop. Light it up. He missed the layup. Cada missed the tip. Oh, my goodness. A missed layup and a missed tip. Here's a three out front. Low on the iron. Kalambe blocking out. Didn't grab the rebound, but Lander did off the miss from Creesa. Lander to Thetford into a triple team. Puts it up. It's good. He's fouled. And it counts. Oh, my goodness, an NBA continuation.
It certainly was, Ollie. That was an interesting call, but we'll take it. Absolutely benefits the Hilltoppers. Count the bucket. We'll get a free throw after this, so Tops can cut the lead to 6 with a made free throw.
11 minutes and 54 seconds left from Rupp Arena. Kentucky 57, Western Kentucky University 50. It's a Tartar Realty Company timeout. This is the Hilltopper Sports Network from Deerfield.
We all know the importance of nutrition and diet for a healthy lifestyle. We also know dairy foods provide great nutrition and value. That's reason enough why Western Kentucky families choose Prairie Farms dairy products. From the rich and creamy taste of Prairie Farms yogurt and ice cream to the tangy zip of sour cream and dips, there's something fresh from the farm for everyone to enjoy. Look for Prairie Farms award-winning dairy products at your favorite grocery stores and retailers. Visit prairiefarms.com for recipes and coupons, and remember to drink local with Prairie Farms.
WKU is home for big dreamers, for those who shape the future, who set their sights high, accept challenges, fuel their passions, for those with a desire to create a better tomorrow. You don't come here to prepare for one thing. You come here to prepare for everything. You belong on this hill, where we engage, learn, grow, and celebrate together. Climb with us at Western Kentucky University.
Whoa, Dave. Before you use that post hole digger, where's your gas line? And where's your wallet? Because you hit a gas line and it's going to cost you. Not to mention that it's also very dangerous. Okay, now, where's your phone? Good. Call 811 before you dig. One call, and you'll know where to dig every time. So call 811. No problems, no accident, no fines. Oh, and, it's the law.
The Kentucky Office of Highway Safety reminds all of us to play it safe behind the wheel. Always buckle up, put the phone down. This message brought to you by the Kentucky Office of Highway Safety. WKU has now narrowed the Wildcat lead to 7. It's 57-50 with 11 minutes and 54 seconds left to go to the game.
Well, I like the fact they're attacking the basket. I talked about that in the first half. We were relying too much on the three-pointer. We've made 1 of 5 this half, but for the second half from the field, we're 7 of 17, 41%. So we've sort of flipped the script a little bit. Cats shot well in the first half. We shot poorly. Now the Cats are shooting in this half 25% on 3 of 12, and the Toppers 7 of 17. So they've outscored the Cats. by 5 so far, and that brings us to where we are. We can cut it to 6 if Bedford can make a free throw. He just went 1 of 2 a couple possessions ago.
Bedford leading hilltoppers at 11. Phi and Colombe each at 10. Carr pacing Kentucky with 12. The top to the free throw line. 12 makes, only 3 misses. Kentucky 18 makes and 6 misses. Hilltoppers are ready to go. Wildcats still in the huddle. Hilltoppers have McHenry, Lander, Thedford, Cada, and Marshall. Kentucky with Almanor, Brea, Carr, Owe, and Butler.
Hey, Randy, this was a big difference in the first half. Points in the paint. Cats 20, Tops 10. Right now, 24-22. Cats up by 2. Tops have made a lot of hay in the paint this half.
Bedford nails the free throw for an old-fashioned three-point play. And the Hilltoppers are now doing 6 against number 8 Kentucky. Here's Butler out front on the left wing. They switch and Marshall takes him man-to-man. Marshall has 3 fouls. Lob it to Owe at the top of the key against McHenry. Looks inside, can't deliver. Now they lob it inside the court, the foul line. Back to Owe. He dribbles left to the basket, lays it up left hand and in. He's a great penetrator. 13 for Owe. 59-51. Kentucky by 8. 11:26 left. It'll be Thetford right in front of us courtside. Thetford dribbling right. Brea overplaying to right hand. Thetford comes back. Take the fall away. Top of the key, Marshall. Left side, McHenry. Lob it low to Blaze Cada. Coming left on Carr. He's under the basket. Lost the ball. Falls down. And it's a traveling violation.
That's a Ferrari engine in a Volkswagen. He overpowered himself trying to get to a spot, and he really was trying to go somewhere with no place in mind, I believe.
Yeah. Lost his balance, fell over, turnover, and that is the first turnover of this half.
That's been a big difference in the Tops' ability to gain some ground.
Lander making it hard for Butler to bring the ball in front court. Butler now gets the ball, and let's see, McHenry's going to guard him. Butler can't get to his left, spins back to his right at the foul line. It's inside the Carr. Goes deep now to Brea, guarded by Thetford. Shot clock's at 7. Brea's almost at half court. Brea working left with the dribble, come out and guard him. Now double team him. He fires it in the corner to Butler. Much launch at 3, and he misses it. Carr lost the rebound. May have been batted away by Marshall, and Phi takes it for the Tops. And here comes Lander with WKU down by 8. Lander coming left, bumped by Owe. Out top to Owe, rather. Out top to Phi. Now left side to Marshall. Marshall takes the 3 on the wing now to Thetford. Shoots from 3 from the wing, missed everything, shot it over the rim, and it was an air ball. And here comes Carr front court. Guard dribbles against Phi, hands it off now to Butler. Lob it back to Carr, he caught it and laid it in.
Yeah, good pick and roll on the screen. McHenry was on Carr, that big mismatch.
They go low, and Phi puts it up, no good, but he's fouled by Carr. Phi beat everyone down the court after Carr made the layup. Phi wins that dash, a 94-foot dash from one baseline to the other, and he'll be rewarded with 2 free throws. Phi with 10 points. Has 4 rebounds and a block. Holds the ball with his left hip before he shoots his free throws. And he'll fire a pair, and that one is perfect. We are seeing balanced scoring from the Hilltoppers. A couple of games this year we have not seen that, and McHenry's not had the big game, and Lander's not had a game, and Marshall's not had much of an offensive game. Everyone else picking it up.
Yeah, I've seen 9 Toppers get in the scoring column. Colombe kind of leading the charge. He did start tonight. He's usually off the bench, but he's got 10, Phi's with 11, now 12. McHenry with 9, but he's had to work hard to get those on 3 made baskets and 12 shot attempts.
Phi hits a pair. Butler with Jackson all over him brings it front court. 61-53. WKU down by 8 here at Rupp Arena. 9:50 left. Brea, a forced 3 of a McHenry, and he hit it from way out front. That's just his second made 3. 64-53 Wildcats. McHenry the other way. Went up and missed the jumper from the left wing, and now he's slipping a little as Owe brings it front court against McHenry's defense. All the way down, missed the shot, grabbed his own rebound. It's tipped away in a foul on WKU.
Yeah, McHenry came down on the defender's foot and twisted his ankle a little bit, but he got back.
McHenry now 3 out of 13 in this game, and he's a 45% shooter for the year. And Owe at 6'4" and 215 to the free throw line. Averages 16 points and 4 rebounds a game. The Toppers will bring Bayless and Thedford back in. Owe's free throw's good. Bayless in. McHenry out, limping a little. Marshall also leaving.
Thedford replaced him.
Who would have ever thought with McHenry and Marshall combining for, let's see, about 4 for 17 shooting. The Hilltoppers will only be down by 12 halfway through the second half.
Yeah, Marshall has really struggled with his game this season. He's had a couple pretty good games, but he's had 3 of them that have just been flatter than a fritter, and he's going to have to find it because we need his input.
Owe hits a pair. Wildcats 66, Hilltoppers 53. Bayless guarded by Butler. He's very physical off the dribble. He bounces the ball left of the key to the center 5. He squares up, fakes a jumper, dribbles right, all the way to the block. Hook shot, no good, knocked to the floor, and fouled by Williams. 5, not backing down, and he will not back down. He'll shoot 2.
Williams had his left foot forward, guarding 5, trying to encourage 5 to go to his left. Not to be denied, he went around him on the right-hand side and was able to create that shot on the move. So 5 will be rewarded with a couple free throws. This will be free throws 8 and 9 for the Toppers in this half.
Pi has 12 points. Rattles at home. He's 5 out of 5 tonight from the free throw line. Hey, show the world you're a Hilltopper fan. South Central Bank is the exclusive provider of the official WKU Athletics debit card. Member FDIC, South Central Bank. Wildcats 66, Hilltoppers 54. These two teams meet for just the 8th time ever. Hilltoppers have 2 wins in the previous 7. Eyes it, flies it, makes it. That ball didn't have much backspin on it, but it rolled over and in. Wildcats up 66-55, 9 minutes to go. Robinson guarded by Bayless out front. Now goes to Williams, goes back to Robinson, then in the corner for a 3-pointer, and Owe drills it.
That was created by the give and go at the top to Robinson. Robinson made the pass in the wing, cut down the lane, received the pass. The defense collapsed on him immediately. He kicked to the right corner for the wide open 3. Cats moved the lead back to 14.
In our pregame conversation with Kentucky, one thing he mentioned about this Kentucky team was their passing ability.
Yeah, their passing ability to find an open player, and that makes the shots a little easier to hit when you're hitting open players off of defensive gambles or shifts that aren't there. And that was a wide open 3 in the corner, and you gotta like the chances when you get that kind of look. They're a good 3-point shooting team anyway coming into this one. Averaging about 43, almost 43% from beyond the arc.
With 12 minutes left to go in the game, WKU had cut the lead to 6. And now with 8:54 left, Kentucky's back up by 14 at 59-55.
Well, they can put up points in a hurry, and you get this crowd in Rupp Arena into it, and they can blow you out in a heartbeat. So the Tops really need to keep the crowd out of it, continue to chip away, make their baskets where they can, get the stops when they can, try to get back in this. They've done it 3 or 4 times.
With the exception of the Duke game, this is the only game Kentucky's played that wasn't in Rupp Arena, and they're averaging 97 a game at home. Butler knocks the ball away from Bayless. Bayless dribbles 5, and finally, Butler's been called for a foul for his dogged determination defensively.
That's his second foul, and he is absolutely, the only thing he's lacking is a mask and a pistol out front. He's just mugging guys off the dribble out front.
Bayless at times, strong with the ball. And he'll go to the free throw line wearing his red headband tonight. He has a basket in the paint for 2. Been to the free throw line 6 times this year, making 3 of them. 8:44 remaining. Hilltoppers down by 14 to the nation's number 18.
Short.
And that's very short. And Williams the rebound now to Butler. Butler gets Jackson all the way down, and they're going to call Jackson with a foul on the perimeter off the dribble against Butler. McHenry now coming back in for the Tops. Let's see who he checks in for. Bayless or Jackson, I would assume. It'll be Bayless.
Toppers in the bonus free throws. Kentucky 17 fouls. The Toppers with 6. So Cats will be in the bonus on the next Hilltopper foul.
Robinson, who has been quiet this evening, will throw it in. No, he did have 8 points in the first half. Quiet 8. He's in the corner to Carr. Deep now to Butler against Thedford. Runs him into the pick by Williams. Now by takes Butler. Butler to the hole, knocked by over backwards. Missed the shot. Williams rebounds and puts it up. It's good. He's fouled again.
Boy, Butler, I don't know if he's got pictures on the officials or what, but he just extends that off arm into the defender and physically pushes him away from him. And he's very quick. I mean, I'm not taking anything away from him. He's a very good player, but he uses his physical presence on both ends of the court, and he certainly gets a favorable view from the officials.
Now 71-55. The Cats have moved their lead to 16. It was cut to 6 with 12 minutes left. Williams has made both of his free throw attempts. Palms the ball and shoots it, and it's rattling out, and it's rebounded by Kalambe. Half-court pass comes to McHenry. Here's McHenry to the top of the key. Over now on the right side. Dribble drive on the right by Marshall. Back to Lander. Right at the key. Lander backing up. Christian dribbles left into the paint. There's that hook shot on the run. Too hard. Pye caught it and laid it in off the window.
There you go. If you get the ball up, don't turn it over. Don't throw it away. Get the ball on the glass, and things sometimes will go your way. That time, Pye on the weak side picked up the air ball and stuck it back in.
Lander's just 1 for 8 tonight. Here's Carr on the right side. Deep for the Robinson bomb. That's no good. Kalambe with another Hilltopper defensive rebound. Marshall up the right sideline in half court. Marshall wearing his red headband tonight. Sends it between the circles to Lander. A quick Lander back now to Marshall. Over in the corner, Kalambe. Dribbles left on Brea. Goes up for the shot, knocked away. Williams has it. That time it was stolen by Brea. This is to Butler with 7:30 to go. Kalambe on Butler. Carr on the wing. Bumped by Marshall. Low to Williams on the baseline against the shorter 5. Williams wants to go one-on-one. The lefty carries the ball a little bit. Goes to his left. Fall away hook shot. No good. And Pye's been called for a foul. You like to let Williams shoot that maybe 10 out of 10 times. Now he's falling away with a hook shot.
I think he was letting him shoot it. That was kind of a suspect foul, but
7:18 left. More free throws for Kentucky. Wildcats 71, Hilltoppers 57. And we will take a timeout. More to follow. This is WKU basketball from Learfield and the Varsity app.
From their first steps to their first dance, high chairs to high school. At Norton Children's, we know that when you're a parent, one thing stays the same through every stage. Their health is the most important thing in the world to you, which is why it's the only thing we do. Caring just for kids, for all the little things, the big things, and everything in between. NortonChildrens.com/justforkids. For all the care along the way.
This is WKU basketball on the Hilltoppers Sports Network from Learfield.
Hey, Bowling Green, the post-time race and sports lounge at the Min Gaming Hall now offers Top Golf Swing Suites. Virtually play top courses, target golf, or your choice of baseball, football, dodgeball, and much more. The Min Gaming Hall near the mall. See the details and book a time for you and your friends at themintgaming.com. It's post time. Problem gambling? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Winning just got closer.
Finding reliable care for your loved ones shouldn't be a challenge. At Comfort Keepers, we understand the importance of comfort, safety, and companionship right in your home. Whether it's helping with daily chores, providing companionship, or offering specialized care, our compassionate team is here for you. With Comfort Keepers, your loved ones can enjoy independence while receiving the support they need. Our caregivers are dedicated to making every day brighter. Discover peace of mind with Comfort Keepers. Visit us at comfortkeepers.com to learn more or call 270-782-3600 to schedule a free consultation. Make every day extraordinary with Comfort Keepers.
Mrs. Green, tip from BGMU. To make your home more energy efficient, BGMU recommends filling gaps and cracks with caulk and weather stripping, especially with falling temperatures entering the area. No matter the season, this will help your home conserve energy.
Hilltoppers have led by as many as 3. That was early in the game, and they did score a basket in the first minute, which means we have a McDonald's McMinute feature tonight. You get a free medium fry tomorrow at the participating Bowling Green restaurants through the McDonald's mobile order and pay app. Anytime the Hilltoppers score points in the first minute of the game, it's the McDonald's McMinute. Wildcats will be shooting more free throws. They are 20 out of 27. The Hilltoppers are 17 to 21. Hilltoppers back home against Marshall. It's the big doubleheader Saturday, 3 o'clock football game against Jacksonville State. If Sam Houston defeats Liberty, and Sam Houston's playing at home Friday night, if they would beat Liberty, that WKU Jacksonville State game is one where the Tops, if they win, they would play Jacksonville State the following week in Jacksonville, Alabama for the championship game.
A lot at stake. Toppers made it a little more difficult losing their last 2 outings, but it's still within reach. They've got to take care of business on Saturday.
See if they can get some of that run defense shored up against the conference's best running attack. Williams pushes the ball up in the air, and it's good.
It's the big, at halftime of that one, the big Hilltopper Athletic Foundation Corvette giveaway. I'll be drawing that ticket. So
you're drawing it?
I'm drawing the ticket.
How could you do that and get ready for the basketball game at the same time?
I'll figure it out. Hopefully I'll be ready by the time halftime gets here for football.
Williams' free throw is short. Cada battling for the ball. Had it knocked out of his hands, but it's out of bounds to the Hilltoppers. Cada, when he's in the game, the Hilltoppers have outscored Kentucky by 8 points tonight. 72 to 57. Lander on the left wing, hands it off now to Marshall, sends it back out top to McHenry. He fakes right, comes left to the left block, throws it up on the window, and off the rim 2 times. It's wrapped up and backward by Creasa. Half-court lob pass comes to Oway. Foul line, Williams fakes the jumper, deep down the corner to Brea. Brea bouncing it to Williams on the baseline against Cada. Comes baseline against Cada. And a foul has been called against Cada, who's smiling. 6:47 to go.
McHenry has had a tough day at the office. Had 7 points at half. Only 2 points this half. 3 of 14 shooting for the night. 1 of 6 from long range.
Colombe out now with 10. More free throws for Williams. 6:47 left in the game. Kentucky by 15. And that one is, they banged it off the board first, and it almost went in, but Lander grabbed the rebound. Lander coming up to the wing for the McHenry bomb. No good.
First open look that he's had. Too hard off the left wing. Hit the back iron. Came back.
Oway to the foul line for a 15-foot pull-up over Cada. No good. Good rebound by Thetford. Good defense by Cada also to go out to the free throw line to defend that jump shot. Here's Marshall on the right wing to the right baseline. Oway all over him. Deep down to Thetford, taking right, coming left. Back to his right on Brea. Goes up for the shot, and it's a goaltend on Williams. Got the basket for Thetford. Once he sees Brea is guarding him, Thetford's eyes light up, Al.
Well, he's been able to take him off the dribble. That's at least the 3rd time that I know of where good things have happened off the dribble, him against Brea.
6 minutes, 13 seconds left. Kentucky 72. WKU 59. That was a bad call. That ball was not on its way down. That was clearly a block shot. It'll be a pass in backcourt to Butler. How difficult is that call to make as an official in game time now?
Well, with 3 officials, it honestly shouldn't be as difficult as it is sometimes. But, you know, to the officials' defense, they're watching bodies and balls. They're not paying that much attention to the ball flight. And that was just a field call, and he felt the wrong thing.
Bray hits a 3 from out front, 75-59. Thetford to the free throw line to the right block. Up in traffic, around and off. And is pulled down by Kentucky's Garrison. Garrison waits for the traffic to clear. Now gives it to Oway. Back to Garrison, the center out high. Terrific passer from there. Back to Oway. It's a pick from Garrison. Goes to the wing. Goes slow to Garrison. A lob pass. He's falling out of bounds, and he is fouled by Thetford. The Hilltoppers might get 20 fouls in the second half.
I was going to say, I thought that was about foul number 47, but it's actually only, let's see, 6 personal foul. That's 10.
That with the personal foul. Here come the Wildcats with more free throws. This will be free throws 31 and 32. Garrison, 2 buckets for 4. Last year he played at Oklahoma State, and you know Steve Lutz, the new Cowboy head coach, former Hilltopper coach, would like to have Garrison playing in Stillwater rather than being here in Lexington this year. His free throw is short.
It's his first miss from the free throw line of the season. He came into this one 4 of 4 from the stripe.
Started 29 games last year at Oklahoma State. Former Oklahoma High School Player of the Year. He fires another one and misses that one, and Marshall with the tops rebound. Here's Lander front court, gives it to Thetford, breaking for the corner, went up inside and landed in as he went soaring through the air with Wildcats around him and put it in.
Yeah, Carr was there at 6'10" to defray that pass, but that shot attempt, but he was unsuccessful.
Thetford, 14 points right now. Gray out top, guarding him is Jackson. On the wing to Butler, dribbles right on Lander. Lander stopped, he dribbles again, and Lander lost the ball. Somehow he got it back to Carr on the wing. Now behind him to Oway out front for the Garrison three. No good. Lander with a leaping rebound on the baseline. Long touchdown pass to Marshall. In on Garrison, goes up, and he's fouled by either Carr or by Garrison as he's tomahawked and tossed to the deck. 4:45 left in the game, and Marshall with 2 free throws.
The foul was on Butler. Topper 17 of 21 at the free throw line. They've been pretty good there.
Marshall with just 3 points on 1 made 3. 1 for 4 tonight.
53 combined free throws shot here tonight so far. This will be 54 and 55.
Perfect. Marshall's averaging 6.5 defensive rebounds a game. And through the first few weeks of the season, that is second best in Conference USA. Louisiana Tech with a big win tonight. They beat Richmond. They are undefeated right now. Kennesaw State had a nice win 2 days ago as well in the conference. So that's good from Marshall. He has 5 points. The Toppers have cut the lead down to 75 to 63. Ray in backcourt gets it to Butler, and Jackson's on him. 4:40 to go. Butler, but you cannot call that on Jackson.
He did.
Because Butler's done that the entire game.
Yep.
Jackson does it to Butler, and there's a foul at half court. That is not fair.
I'm telling you, Butler's got pictures on somebody. They are giving him the golden pass here in this one.
He's made 4 in a row after missing 2 straight. And that is up, and that is no good. McHenry coming in for Jackson. It's offense for defense.
I'm not saying that was not a foul. I'm just saying that Butler has been doing it all night, and they have not called it at all. And I hate to sound like sour grapes, but you just want consistency. That's all any team ever wants. If you're going to mug them, let everybody mug them. If you're going to call every touch foul, then call every touch foul.
Ray overplaying the pass to Thetford and reached in and fouled Thetford. Looked like he got a piece of his ear. Thetford holding his ear like Evander Holyfield did at that Mike Tyson fight about 2 decades ago.
Yeah, I didn't see him bite his ear. Now, he may have hit it with his arm as he was going by.
4:30 left. Thetford back to the free throw line. It is a 1-and-1. Thetford with 5 makes and just 1 miss. He's made a statement tonight. It's in the air, and that one's long. Brea with the rebound. 4:26 to go. Kentucky by 13, 76-63. Here's Butler behind the 3-point line. Bounce pass softly, low to Williams. Laces up against
Holy cow.
Cada as he fires the ball from the left corner to the right wing. A foul was called on Cada, who is defending the passer.
This was from the same official that called the one against Jackson on Butler.
Williams back. He is just a 1 for 4 shooter this half after making 2 out of 2 in the first half. Good.
He's a remarkably good shooter for as awkward as that free throw looks.
It's a little like the old Indiana Hoosier and Kentucky and Indiana Pacer great Philadelphia 76 star George McGinnis. Shot the ball sort of like a grapefruit. Now, it's not as extreme as that, but he still palms it and fires it, and then that one rolls in.
He kind of goes up and pauses and then follows through with the shot.
78-63. Here's Lander against Butler. Trying to get McHenry open in the wing. Lander dribbles that way to the wing. Lander now crossing over to the lane. Deep to McHenry. Take the 3 steps in. 15-footer up and no good. Pulled down by Williams. It's a good look. He was open, and McHenry just cannot find the shot here in Rupp Arena tonight. Butler against McHenry on the right wing to Williams at the top of the key. He hands it off now to Carr in the corner. Carr dribbles to the free throw line, bangs into Lander. Turning around for the hook shot, around and out. Williams rebounds, and he's fouled by Cato. He'll shoot 2 more. This will be free throws 9 and 10 for Amari Williams as we reach our final media timeout of the second half. We're going to go down the stretch, as always, with Kentucky Downs and the Mint. It's cash or pass at the Mint Gaming Hall. Drawings every Friday at Kentucky Downs and every Saturday in Bowling Green. You can win up to $2,500 at Kentucky Downs and the Mint. You can do this. Kentucky 78, Hilltopper 63. This is Western Kentucky. You never see Hilltopper basketball from Learfield.
Hey, Bowling Green food lovers, looking for mouth-watering treats? Awaken your taste buds at Awaken Bakery. Awaken Bakery has an array of goodies, from freshly baked bread and hot sandwiches to delectable cookies and pastries. WKU students, don't forget you can use your Flex Meal Plan dollars here with your student Grubhub account. Call us at 270-551-4440 to pre-order, or visit our shop on East Main Avenue in downtown Bowling Green for a warm welcome. Awaken Bakery, your go-to spot for delicious delights.
At Hospice of Southern Kentucky, they believe every moment matters. Their hospice care is about embracing life, bringing joy and comfort to every day, and making precious memories. If you or a loved one is facing a serious illness, it's time to talk to Hospice of Southern Kentucky. Learn how they can help ease the journey with their expert care and support. Don't wait for tomorrow. Start the conversation today. Call them at 270-746-9300. Hospice of Southern Kentucky, where every moment is cherished.
Hey, Hilltopper fans, let WKU Conference Services take care of your next meeting or event, big or small. The Conference Center is an all-occasion facility located at South Campus with 3 multifunctional ballrooms that can be used for anything from training sessions to awards banquets. Or choose the elegant Eva and Jim Martin's Alumni Center right here on WKU's campus for your next occasion. For more details, visit wku.edu/conference.
The Kentucky Public Service Commission reminds all of us, if you're going to be digging in your yard, please call 811 first. One call and you'll know where to dig every time. Call 811, no problems, no accident, no fines, no by the way, it's the law. Randy and Hal courtside with you from Rupp Arena. It's the 3rd time in Hilltopper history they played a game in this arena against the University of Kentucky Wildcats. Henry Davis is our producer. 3:39 left. Kentucky shooting more free throws. Is that correct, Al?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. They'll be back to the free throw line for free throws 37 and 38. The Tops tonight are led by Bedford 16 and 16 points. Bedford matching his freshman high. He had 16 against Campbellsville. Nothing against Campbellsville, but need I say, Campbellsville's not Kentucky.
No, not by a long shot. I swear I didn't know that was possible.
It was a pass from the left corner to the right corner, and apparently a goaltending violation was called, and on the review it's just been overruled.
Yeah, I didn't know that was reviewable, but it takes away 2 Hilltopper points, and it makes the deficit back to 17.
Oh, I'm sorry. I know what they're talking about now. My
Yeah,
apologies.
the one over here you said was a bad call.
That is reversible. I went to a Vanderbilt game a couple of weeks ago, and 3 times in that game, goaltending was called, and all 3 were overturned in reviews. And it doesn't have to occur. The review doesn't have to happen as soon as the 9 for 13 on threes. In the other 4 games, he is 0 for 18. That's hit or miss, right?
Yeah, and we rely on he and Lander, and those guys are combined 4 of 26 from the field tonight. We're just, we talked about coming into this one, Toppers are going to have to make some shots. You don't get this opportunity all the time. We've been begging for it for years. We finally get an opportunity. You've got to make the most of the opportunity and not do things that you have nightmares about, and that's not being able to make a shot, not being able to make a free throw, not being able to get a stop.
Redford missed the second shot. Lander grabbed the rebound, and his shot in the lane is no good. They double-team Carr. Carr gives it up to Butler. Butler all the way down, and Jackson spins under the rim, and he lays it up and in. And now the Kentucky leads at 19 with 3 minutes and 11 seconds left, and there's a whistle to stop play. No foul. Jackson gets the ball back now from Lander. Here come the Hilltoppers. It'll be Jackson circles. Goes over toward Lander. Penetrates the foul line to the bucket, lays it up inside, and scores.
There you go. Used a little of that offhand himself that time. Jackson did, a la Butler.
Yeah, he liked Butler Kentucky, didn't he?
That's right.
The Butler did it. 2:51 to go. It's Robinson front court against Thedford. Missed the open Butler inside, gives it way out to Brea, right at the edge of the K and the logo. He dribbles left wing against Calvin Bay, fires a baseball pass in the corner to Butler. He'll dribble left on Jackson and under the rim. Jackson knocked it away. Butler got it back, missed a shot, got it again, put it back up inside, and he's fouled. 2 more for Butler. He'll go back and shoot free throws, 11 and 12.
He's a battler. We'll say that.
2-time Mountain West Defensive Player of the Year at San Diego State. 5th all-time in Aztec basketball history in steals. For many years, the all-time leader in assists at San Diego State was Tony Gwynn. Well, this free throw stays in. Wildcats 82, Hilltoppers 64, Jackson out. Kentucky brings in Colin Chandler, who went on a mission after high school, committed to BYU, and when Mark Pope took the Kentucky job, he came with Mark Pope. He's averaging 4 points a game. Butler shoots and makes. 83-64, Wildcats by 19. And it's McHenry's dribble front court with 2.5 minutes left in the game. He's on the wing. It's behind him to Thedford. Ball back shot, air ball, short from 3. Robinson rebounds. Now it's Butler's dribble down the right sideline. Lander on him. Picks up his dribble way out front. Over on the right to Robinson. Lobs it out front to Carr. Marshall on him tightly. Carr dribbles, head down to the basket. Under the rim on Marshall. Goes in the corner for the fall away by Robinson. It's short.
Pushed off.
Carr rebounding. Bangs it on Marshall. Hook shot over Marshall. Surrounded in. 85-64. 21-point Kentucky lead. Hilltoppers had it within 6 with 12 minutes to go in the game. McHenry cross-courting it to Lander. Lander out top to Marshall. 90 seconds left. Back to Lander for a long shot. That's no good. And it's away with the rebound. Down to 1:25 to go now in the game. Away guarded by Kalambe to Carr. Knocked away, and Carr gets it back. Goes down to Oway, holds the ball, and will dribble to the right in between the circles. He now comes into the paint for a running shot. Surrounded off. Rebounded by Marshall, tipped it to Lander. Lander, long one-handed pass to Thedford, coming in, puts it up, it's good, he's found it, counts! A great delivery off dribble from Lander, a good catch and finish by Thedford with 63 seconds left.
Thedford's earning his points tonight, earning some more minutes. He's really played hard. That was a good delivery and a good finish, nice combination. That's what you want to see on a fast break.
Marshall now out, Kalambe is out, Bayless is in. And Jackson's back in. This will be a pressing lineup. I think they'll probably pick him up full court. Bedford trying to complete the old-fashioned three-point play, and does.
Very small lineup for the Hilltoppers right now. Now Leroy Odiahi's seen his first action of the night for the Hilltoppers. He replaces Thedford.
Thedford leaving with 18 points. Even in for McHenry. 63 seconds left. Kentucky leading 85-67. Backward pass comes into Butler against Edelin. Edelin guarding Butler in backcourt. 1 minute to go. And casually walk it over here on the right side. Sends it to Owe at the top. Left side to Robinson against Lander. Dribbles behind the three-point line. Back to Owe. Lob it foul line to Carr. Owe cuts back door. Carr spinning against...
Easy, Leroy.
Leroy wrapped him up, and it looked like they were at the high school prom. He was just hugging him.
He's doing his best Beef Wellington impression.
I don't know if he lost his balance and fell over into Carr, but he wrapped him up.
He did. You could see his arm across Carr's chest.
Carr at the free throw line. He has 15 points. That's good. Kentucky 86. They average 97 a game. They're at 86 right now with 41 seconds left. WKU 67. Hilltoppers were down at halftime. Carr hits the free throw. 45-28. Here's Bayless across the timeline as Carr hits a pair.
Shooting percentage for the Toppers is just miserable tonight. 32% for the game. 15% from beyond the arc.
Lander to the right baseline. Back to Leroy at the foul line. Hands it now to Jackson. Jackson spinning to the baseline. He's in the lane and he's shoved by Owe and fouled. With 21 seconds left, and Owe puts his hands up above his head and asks, really?
Like I said, they never foul.
Jackson to the free throw line. One make and a miss. And he has the basket tonight. He's the Hilltoppers' best defensive player on the perimeter. Fastest player dribbling. Free throw's no good.
Jackson he's played 19 minutes and has no assists in this one. Of course, the Toppers only have 7 assists in the game.
The Toppers are going to bring in Tyler Olden and Jalen Dorsey. Bayless and Lander are out with 21 seconds left. Fans are standing, wanting a couple of their players to come in here with 21 seconds left that haven't played. And Jackson gets that free throw. It's 85-68 with 21 seconds left. So let's see if the Cats just dribble this one out. It's in the hands of Butler. Head coach Mark Pope standing at half court with hands on hips. Captain of the 1996 National Championship team here in Lexington. Down to 5 seconds to go, and the Wildcats are going to win this game 87-68. Kentucky ranked 8th in the nation. They now move their record to 6-0. The Hilltoppers are now at 3 up and 3 down. They have 2 Saturday tests in the next 2 weeks. They'll be at home against Marshall this Saturday at 7 p.m. and then on the road the following Saturday against Evansville.
Well, I thought the battle was there for the Toppers. They just didn't have the ability to score through the Kentucky